And hello everybody and welcome back to Iron Fist, your unofficial Scottish Tekken podcast. Hope everyone's having a good night. It's been a very busy week for the Scottish FGC, not just the Tekken scene but the fighting game scene in general. Obviously we're on the road to NEUTRALMANIA this weekend, and we figured we'd try and slot in a quick episode just to preview the upcoming bracket and everything, because it's going to be such a big one, like the event of the year for the scene. And should be a good one. Welcome back to the show. Ban, how you doing?
Good. Looking forward to NEUTRALMANIA, boys. No English in top 8. That's the fucking mission statement.
That's the idea, man. That's the idea.
He has spoken.
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on yet again.
All good, bro. Good to have you back.
Looking forward to it, man. Can't wait. It's going to be fucking great, man.
Me too, man. Me too. Welcome back to the show, the Dusty. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? It's almost that time of the year. It's almost that time of the year. It's almost that time of the year.
Oh man,
that's it.
Yeah, the return as well. NEUTRALMANIA 2, forgetting it's not just NEUTRALMANIA 1. We had NEUTRALMANIA last year, obviously, but yeah.
I never got to go to the first one due to kind of take over Birmingham, but
you're
this year I get to be there now.
Did you win that tournament?
I didn't win, no.
You patched a Scottish tournament for an English tournament, and didn't you win?
He qualified for EU finals just by showing up to that tournament, so I think it was a fair
trade. Right, okay, fair dues. My bad, Jonas.
Was one last year at the same time, roughly November?
It was exactly. NEUTRALMANIA 1 was like roundabout. Yeah. Oh no, like NEUTRALMANIA was round about the same time last year, and it was the same time as the UK Tekken Major. It was like at Belong. It was at Belong in Birmingham or some shit like that. Yeah.
I actually think I missed. I don't think I was at last NEUTRALMANIA, was I?
Mate, you were. I stayed at your house.
You played
NEUTRALMANIA?
Aye, so when you played Parry Attack.
You played Parry Attack, yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I hear that guy's been talking shit.
Aye, better money match him or something. Shut him up.
We'll be seeing his name and many others in the bracket preview coming up shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But, aye. Well, thank you for coming back, Eunice. Welcome back, Jai99. How you doing?
Oof, what's going on, gang? Happy to be back. Looking forward to NEUTRALMANIA. Got the top 3 this time. Will I get it next time? Wait and see. But happy to be back on.
I like the odds, man. A lot bigger bracket, like I think almost 4 times as many players, but I like the chances.
Well, you know, I bet the best in Scotland last time. I heard the best in England's coming up. Who says I can't do that? Wait and see.
Exactly, man. That's what we want. We want everybody to be confident. None of this, I might do alright. No English in top 8. None.
And no one in the UK can break grabs, so everyone's getting them. Fair game.
Alright, thanks for coming back, Jack. Welcome back to the show. Sagax, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me again. The hype for NEUTRALMANIA is real. I'm ready. Ready for this weekend. And as we said, no English in top 8, so we're going to have to make it happen.
Hell yeah.
And the English are not ready for Lee, alright? They're not ready.
See,
don't know what's going to hit them.
See, I was thinking this data gathering, we should have changed everybody's overlay character for people who don't know, just in case they see this somehow. It's like, oh yeah, Jack, you played Nina. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Nina. It's well standing once on fleek.
Aye. Alright, thanks for coming back, Daniel. And for making his Iron Fist debut, welcome to the show. Ibra, how you doing, man?
Thank you very much. I'm not bad, good. I've watched a few of these. I think the latest one I was texting on the chat a lot. And I was just like, I might as well join in one and see.
Damn right, the Champione.
Aye, exactly, man. You've had a good week. Hopefully an even better week after Saturday, but
hopefully we'll see what happens. But no, it was a good week. I considered retiring again, but I'll stay. I'll stay for now.
Me and my rematch. What are you talking about? Retire after I've won the rematch.
He's not even played against me in this game, man. He wants to retire.
I haven't, bro. Nah, it's
the
good.
last time.
Bro, I won one tournament, that's enough.
That's it, man. You get guessed. Feels bad.
Nah, it's good. Obviously, I'm looking forward to NEUTRALMANIA. It's just going to be fun, man.
Aye, man. Too right. Thanks for coming. And just as we said, I think everything that's on everybody's minds is just NEUTRALMANIA. Obviously, this is just the episode what to slot in to go over the brackets and everything, since it's such a big deal for not just Tekken but every other scene in Scotland and also the wider UK scene, because we've got so many people coming up and everything. And no more time to waste. Let's just jump right into it. I'm just going to quickly go over events that we've had the past couple of weeks in Scotland, just very briefly touch upon them. So we've had the Rushdown League started. We've had week 1 and week 2 so far, and week 1, we'll just look over the brackets. I will just go over the standings quickly. So we had taken by Weathers. No surprise, anytime that guy shows up to a tournament, he's a threat. He's likely to get top 3 at least, back to winning ways again. So identical top 3 to Oktoberfest in Dundee, for anybody who's paying attention to that. Weathers, myself, and Zagax. Order slightly different, but consistent from all 3 of us. And then we had Proxy, good run from John. If anybody's seen the bracket, he played super well. He's been on the come up. Barney, newer player to the scene. Kazia player, super sick, super solid. Looking forward to seeing him at more events. Warmstool and Adam Musso, RD regulars. And it was a good event. And week 2, just had a couple of days ago. And of course, as you mentioned, yourself, Ibra, picked a good week to come on so you can flex the win. You know? After a setback right at the start of the bracket,
bro.
I swear, hand on heart, was not intentional. I didn't even see it when it happened.
Nah, it was gonna, like, obviously, if it was gonna happen eventually at some tournament or even later on. That's fine.
I'm glad we got it recorded. It was on stream.
I know, bro. See, as soon as me and him knew we were on stream, we were like, let's just leave. Play someone else. That was good.
So for anyone not in the know, Ibra had to play against his cousin Ismail, and I think it was like winners quarters or something. That was quite a fun event. Like, I think he's maybe played in.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not playing in tournament, but yeah, it was funny to have. But
yeah, I think you mentioned on stream as well. The last time we played each other on tournament was Tekken 7, and that was off stream as well. So that was just, you know, just chilling basically, no stream, being on stream kind of pressure. But this one, because obviously we play each other a lot, casual matches, even just playing stupid matches, just not concentrating at all, that kind of thing. So we kind of know everything about each other, so we were just having a laugh basically.
Yeah, we were saying that in comms, like when you play against somebody you play all the time in tournament, you're seeing like layer 100 straight away. It's not like you're trying to figure out like layer 1 and then build up on that. Yeah, I
think there's one moment where you could probably see it. I think after I'd done a forward 1+2 and I dash forward and he jet uppered me for the dash forward. Like that kind of thing where it's like, you know, that's not something you do to someone in FD2 as a read. Like, he knew I was dashing forward basically. That kind of thing where it's like the layer's already there.
Yeah, exactly, man. It was cool to see. So congrats to yourself for taking the W, running it from losers, man. Went through the whole top 8, just like quickly go over.
Thank you.
LDZ, RD regular. Shouts to Mac. I think that was his first top 8 offline. I know he's pretty gassed about that. So the come up's been crazy for somebody who's not been playing as much as all of us, man. That's really well played.
Oh yeah, he's a Steve player, right?
King.
Oh, Mac, king player.
Oh, Mac was the king, right? Okay, yeah, Mac was the king. Yeah.
So well played to him. And then we had Izmi, as we mentioned, Ban, Proxymoron, myself, the Dusty, and yourself, Ibra, winning. Me losing to 2 law players. Okay, fair enough. It happens. How are you feeling playing the mirror in grand finals? Because it was a bit.
I'll let Ibra go first on this one.
It was, I don't know, it was funny obviously because me and Eunice recently as well, we've had a lot more matches than usual, especially when compared to Tekken 7. I think there was a day where we had 3 days straight of just playing sets with each other. So yeah, I was confident in the sense of, obviously it's a law mirror. I'll be playing law for a long time, so I'm confident in the sense of if he beats me, I know why I lost. Basically, he just outplayed me in a sense. But obviously, I was scared, man, because Eunice has been going to tournaments, and I was just like, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen here. He might just, just turn it on me all of a sudden. There was a bit of nerves at the start, but as soon as I got into it, because I had a basis to already start from, I just got comfortable as we kept playing, basically.
Aye.
For me, I don't know. I think that's the first time I've ever had a mirror match with anybody, because I played Jose back in the day, and no one plays Jose. The one time I did, it was against Azar. That was already weird enough for me. So playing Law against somebody else it was just in our own scene as well. That was weird for me. And
Yeah.
there was certain things he was doing. Sometimes I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, why am I not ducking that? Like he was doing down 3+4 a lot to me. I'm like, wait a minute, I can fucking react to that. What am I doing? And then I did that, and then it was just now into another kind of set of mind games he was doing after that, and it's kind of weird getting hit by your own shit, especially getting put under pressure with it. Getting put under pressure with it, and I'm just trying to for the whole sets, the 2 sets, I'm trying to get him off me, and trying to like initiate. Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying for sure. And then it was like whenever I tried to get the mix going, obviously he had good answers for that, which I need to I need to work on. Like I think I need to kind of work on doing a 50-50 better. Like just concentrating how I could on what they're doing and how they're reacting to me instead of just presuming things. I think my biggest weakness, and he kind of exposed that during those 2 sets, was that I'm a bit too presumptuous at times. Like I would just assume someone's gonna either respect something, or or they're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think because we also had obviously a lot of experience playing each other. There's a few things where I thought you would do. Just to get the edge on, obviously, the mind game, obviously, get you on the back foot immediately. Stuff like, I think the first heat smash you got on me on block, and you did the crouch to slide. That was a read out. A read in the sense of, I thought you were going to do that. I didn't have like 100%. Obviously, I knew you were going to. But that was just something I fully committed to at that point where I was like, as soon as I blocked it, I was like, I'm hop kicking, no matter what happens here. Because I thought like that's what you would go for, because when we played online it was something you started doing to basically carry on the mix up and not just end it there. So I just fully commit to that hop kick, and then after that I just started getting more comfortable and I was like, right, okay, I've got some sort of mind game edge here.
Exactly. So I just kind of I lost out to like be like I lost in the 50-50s. And he outplayed me there pretty much, and that's just something I got to learn from now on. Do you know what I mean? And to better mix up, because he was obviously beating me in that respect, and outplayed, and he got the first place, and deservedly so. That's it, man.
Yeah, it was for anybody who didn't see it, it was a very, very good set. If you're interested in like playing Law or even just seeing a bit of Law, like a high level Law mirror, definitely go and hunt down that VOD, because it was cool to watch and to commentate. It was content with Jamie. Aye, so that was fun.
Just don't mind the drop combos, innit?
Aye, it happens, man.
PS5
is laggy monitor. That's it.
Yeah. One thing that made me laugh the most, like, I broke down, like, fucking. I was winning. I was ahead in one game, right, and then like he ran up and to finish me off, so he does up forward 1-3. Blocked that shit as soon as I saw him throw out the up forward 1. I was like, I know what's coming. Fucking low power. I just laughed. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Bro, because I think earlier on in the set, it might be the first match where it hit, but I think the first hit whiffed, and then it hit. So I was thinking, right, I hit once. I just need to try and make this whiff, because I knew if you blocked it, like, you would immediately low parry. So maybe if I can make this whiff, he might not low parry this. So I whiffed it, you low parry. I was like, oh shit.
It was funny.
I should have known. Moves like that only work like once a set, but that's it. After that, they're gone.
He was doing some shit that I would do, like I would do to end games. They'd be like, no, I know that's my thing right there. No, low parry, bitch.
It's such a mind fuck, like when you're playing like a mirror and you're just getting hit by stuff that you normally run on people, and you're like, wow, this is annoying. Like a lot of it.
There was some moments where you just launched me and stuff, and I'm like on my controller doing the combo as if I did the combo, just to keep the rhythm going. I was just like,
no lie. I swear to God. See, at one point during the first set, I was running towards Ibra, like I was playing on his side. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I thought,
yeah. I think I know what moment you're talking about.
Yeah, I was running towards it because I thought I was on the player 2 side for some reason. I was like, oh no, wait, I'm the other guy.
I've had that when I played against the Daka Knight from Bristol at Showdown. Exact same thing happened to me. I was trying to rage art. I thought I had rage. He had rage. I didn't have rage. And then that was a better. That was really good. Like I say, 6 set. Definitely hunt it down. Watch it if you can. Well played, both of you. It was really good to watch. Congrats to Ibra on the dub. Feeling good about Saturday. Everything upcoming now. Just very quickly before we get to NeutralMania. Sorry, something soon.
I want to jump in quickly since we're going on about mirror matches. If anyone at NeutralMania wants a Jack Mirrorman tournament, go ahead. I absolutely love that. You know, that would be terrible. Don't, you know.
You were running the set with Mini at Sodium, right? That was fun to watch.
Man, I've played Goonie and all that as well, so I'm happy. You know, anyone wants a Jack Mirror at tournament, you know, there it is. See if you're better. It's a competition, you know.
We got an offer from Jason. Do you want to play Jason?
Man, shift the brackets. Let me have them.
Yeah, just be like, oh, it's feedback actually. Yeah. Scotland v Scotland, like round 2. Yeah, man, that's fine. Why not?
Yeah.
It's all good.
I've been playing against Jason's Jack the past few days, man. It's fucking honking, bro.
What I like to hear.
Aye.
Put respect on Jason's name. Playing an
Honking.
absolute jobby character.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Character, I know. Yeah.
Aye, so as we say, the Rushdown brackets have been part of the wider Rushdown League we've been doing. We're now halfway through. So we've got another one coming up on Monday for week 3, and then a week after that, on the final Monday, is week 4. And then whoever the top 3 from all the league collated points will get the prize money. So yeah, if you've not been to Edinburgh yet, or you're wanting to come back, feel free. It's always good to everybody. We've been good so far. We've had 24 for the first one, 16 for this one just passed. So we've had EU Cup points for both of them. So be great if we could get it for every single one. I know it's going to be quite tough with obviously like NeutralMania, like a couple of days before and everything, but we'll see how we do.
Yeah.
Aye, so lastly, just to cover, let me just swap over. Aye, so for anybody who's looking for a last minute preparation for NeutralMania, Burn the Fight at the locals, West End Games on the Thursday, they're doing a Tekken bracket for warm up. So I think a few of us are already planning on going to that. But if you're not signed up already,
hopefully should be going. I mean,
Yeah, it's the people going.
Oh no, so that's overall. This is like the same. It's the same event for every game because they've been doing brackets every week for other games.
Oh, right, okay.
I think for Tekken it's like 11. Yeah, that's right. I think a few more of us are still to sign up. So
yeah, I've started to sign up, but I should be coming. Hopefully.
11 cunts. I might try and come down. Actually, I want to run back versus you, Greg, so I'll be there.
oh right, okay. I'll be there.
And you as well, both you
Is
bastards.
it Thursday? Oh yeah, it is this Thursday. Tomorrow.
Aye, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, aye.
Yeah. We've also got Pagani, who's coming down for NeutralMania. He's coming quite early, so he's able to make it to
Nice
the bracket
dude.
tomorrow night as well. So
All right.
if you want to see some high level June play, come down, play him.
So I
Sick guy.
need to practice against some of these characters, but I got no idea what I'm doing.
You've got a couple of days to the lab, man. You need to scout ahead. I've got the scouting reports. Anybody Scottish, hit me up and I'll let you know who everybody's playing, so you know what the lab. And if you're not Scottish and you're asking me, I don't know who anybody plays. I'm sorry. Right, but speaking of hiding tech and everything, we're finally here after months and months of build up and shilling and business cards and come NeutralMania, not just from Tekken, for like every fucking game. Everybody's been going mad with the promotion. and everything.
As well.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. We're
Hey, bro, your phone's on vibrate.
yeah, bro,
man.
you
Turn
got a
that
buzz.
shit
Where's
off.
it going off? What's going on?
Is my phone on vibrate?
I don't know. It's your cab. It's like lighting up. It's going.
Is it lighting up? Oh shit! Wait, 2 seconds.
And tell your mum you're busy right now.
Right, let me fix this. 2 seconds.
Fucking funny, man.
So it's just so a bit of more of a tease for NeutralMania stuff. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Man.
Damn, rest in peace, bro.
Oh, you're Ibra now, Jack, according to the stream.
What you saying, everybody?
He's got the beard.
Yes.
Was really crap.
Got the
This
beard.
game.
I said, don't play. Come on.
Yeah, I really didn't know what to do against Laws 111 because it's so crap and you have ages to duck it.
Mate,
I don't know,
flipping-
not much fun.
Used to be ducked out in our set, and I was about to start crying. I was like, oh my god, why?
What a try hard, man.
Ibra, you can get the cam on. I don't know what's causing the buzzing, but it's just like every like.
Oh, so it's fine now, like, but when
Was
you had
it on the
phone-
camera? Yeah? Was it on the camera, or was it my voice?
No, it's
No,
you can. It's a mic. You can hear the like buzzing. Like.
Right, see
No, I
what
was like,
we're
I was
dealing with
like,
these
vibrating,
technical
I was like,
difficulties, man. I'm going to go grab a beer 2 seconds, right?
Get mad with Chizzy style.
Is
Ah,
it the
well.
mic? Yeah.
No, it's.
I don't know.
Aye, it'll be the mic because
No, it's not. It's not the actual mic. It's like something in your room's like vibrating like a phone.
Oh, I think I know
Going,
what it is.
You know.
That's what it says.
You got it.
Right,
Aye.
that's fine.
All right, folks. NEUTRALMANIA 2, you all know about it. I don't even need to say anything. We have a mad run up. I don't even know how to like summarize it, because like it's in the context of Tekken, it's crazy enough that we were able to like beat last Mig's numbers. Well, that was like 70 odd, which was insane. I mean, I think like when we were leading up to it, we're like, oh, you know, the top tier for EU Cup's 96. That might be a bit tough to get to, but if like a few more people pull in, like from other games, like don't necessarily play Tekken, we can definitely reach it. We reached it with like 2 or 3 weeks to go, I think. Like it was
man.
insane. Like the amount of support we've seen from like the wider UK community. And again, we've had people who don't necessarily play Tekken be like, oh yeah, I'll sign up if you're trying to get numbers, you know. So that's really like second to see from
Oh no, you need to big yourself up as well, man. You done insane about work to put this off as well, man.
I mean, I'm not like organising. I'm just shilling stuff, man. I'm just posting links in Discord and
Constant promotion and stuff like that, man. It helps.
yeah. The business cards. I'm proud of the business cards. That was a good idea. I got the graphics.
You kept that to it for the full year. Do you know what I mean? While we were advertising it and stuff. So
Have you seen?
That's so sick, man.
Yeah. If anybody's at NEUTRALMANIA on Saturday and you want one, I've got like 2 boxes, so feel free to take one.
Nice too.
But I can't even like begin to describe it, like just how well the scenes have like banded together. Like Marvel Free, it's like the biggest tournament in Europe in like 10 years. Like and that game's like 13 years old, man. It's crazy.
because they came to see me play. That's why.
You're the star attraction, bro. That's why everybody signed up.
They want to see me to like take over. That's what it is.
What are the overall numbers that put it for each game that we have?
I can take a look at that. So for overall, we've got 214, which is fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
Just quickly before you hang of that, just off the back of sucking Greg's dick for how Dakanites just made a good point, and the obviously shouts to the whole Bunt to Fight scene and that as well, right? We don't want to undercut the effort they've put in, but Dakanites just made a good point in the chat there. The relationships we've built with the other scenes have played a huge part. I think that's contributed a lot to entrance and stuff like that, and people, you know, giving shout outs on streams and stuff. So pat on the back, Greg. It's epic.
Thank you very much. I need to give a special shout out to Bristol, because the way they've pulled up has been insane. Like, and they weren't like signing up when they already knew it was going to be a big event. They were signing up like when it was quite low numbers still at the start, because they knew it was going to be big. And I was like every few days I was like, he's coming up to Glasgow. I just like tested. People probably muted me like in a bunch of Discords, but it paid off, man. So you know, yeah. But thanks for that. I do appreciate that. Good to hear. Yeah. So 214 people. Drygate thankfully has a large capacity, so we'll be all right. We'll be fine. So numbers we're talking about. So Tekken, 104, and that's after a couple dropouts, which is like, yeah, without the dropouts already, it would have been like over 110, which is mad. But yeah, 104 even still then. So that's like 4 pools of 26, which is like basically like 4 locals like combined. It's crazy. Like four good locals as well, not like small ones. And then I think Grand Blue is the smallest, and like the smallest game being 35. Like that's still really fucking crazy, yeah. Like 35 is like big numbers, like late T7. Like yeah.
If we were fucking lucky, bro.
I know, man. I know. So Grand Blue's on 35. Guilty Gear Strive's on 48. They've had a bit of a resurgence recently, I think. I mean, I don't know 100%. Like I don't play the game or anything, but I think last year it was a bit quieter. But this year seems to have perked up again. There's a lot more people in Glasgow playing it again, and Edinburgh as well. So
I think the current balance patch is good for the game. I think they fixed a lot about it. So a lot of people are like maybe like returning and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. And there's like more new characters coming out, and they've got that Cyberpunk guest or whatever. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Aye. Yeah. So shouts to them. They're really good. I think they've got decent crossover with Guilty Gear. Yeah, Guilty Gear's got crossover with Guilty Gear. No, they've got crossover with Grand Blue. So anime enjoyers will be very happy. And last but not least, as we mentioned before, Marvel Free in 2024 getting 41 players is crazy. Yeah. Shouts to Esler, man. He's put in the work for fucking shilling that game like every mig and mentioning it all the time. He's roped in this guy, the Dusty, man. Coming in with no combos, no combos in a dream.
He didn't rope me in. What happened was basically I pulled up into their Discord. I said, "Who's your boss?" They said, "It's Esler." I said, "All right, pull up. NEUTRALMANIA 2. Your ass is mine." Quote from some other guy that I'm not allowed to say.
Oh yeah. You can't. I wouldn't do that one. Aye. Wait, where are you on the shooter?
It's free from past where we born is.
You were like a later one, weren't you? Oh yeah, you're right there near the end. Very good.
Bro, I remember I was trying to get used to play Street Fighter, man. I don't
Oh my god!
Did you play for a bit? I feel like you did. You played Ken, did you not, Eunice?
I did.
Yeah, you
tried a bit when the demo came out. I remember I was trying to teach up a few things.
You played it at, I remember you played it at Head Stomper, like in tournament, despite never playing it.
I did. I think I won one game.
Come on.
Because everyone wants some bald ace, man. Well, brother, gate crash.
I was trying not to say it.
That doesn't bother me. It's just because he's young, you know. So I didn't want him on the camera. So like, but that's funny. He's like, he said to me, it's the freeform stuff because I'm gluten intolerant. I'm like, man, I'm good. No, funny. No, don't worry, man. I just did it because he's a kid. I was like, get the camera off, man. You know. But yeah.
So special mention to everyone that signed up. Obviously, not just Tekken. Like Tekken's got over 100, which is insane. But other games have pulled up as well, man. Cool to see.
And some of the names that are coming as well, like players that go to international tournaments, stuff like that often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll look through the pools in a second. You'll see some of the top seeds in that are fucking crazy. Like there's like 20 people going that could win a mig like on any certain day.
Yeah.
Crazy. So quickly, just for anybody who's not seen and anybody who's attending, we got the schedule from Faker. Obviously, I think we're starting off with Tekken, Grand Blue, and Marvel at the same time.
Yeah.
So this is important to mention for stream schedule. So I think the current plan is to have pools 1 and 2 at the same time for Tekken, and then at that starting at 12, and then at half 1 we'll have pools 3 and 4. I think maybe the end of pools 3 and 4 might get on stream, but as far as I know, the plan is after Grand Blue finishes to switch to Tekken. So it's basically just a case of how long Grand Blue takes. We changed. We Launch and Gibbo changed the structure of the pools a bunch of times. Basically just to make sure Tekken gets more guaranteed stream time for the winners games, so we don't miss out on proper banger matches.
Appreciate that, James.
Yeah, shouts, man. Gibbo knows from hype spotting days, man. He's got all the experience. Actually, initially we were going to go just in the top 16, but now we split to top 32. So we should, at the very least, have the start top 32 and winners for stream, and then we'll see some insane games. And then, from there, it'll just be Tekken on Burn the Fight Glasgow. That'll be the Twitch stream that it's on. For the rest of the day, into top 16, and then into top 8. And a very tentative wrap-up time at 10, but you know what tournament standard time's like, so we'll see what happens. Right.
I mean, a tournament like this, even if we are running late, I think they'll just let us once you see the numbers.
Yeah, I doubt Drygate staff are going to come in at 1 past 10 and just start kicking us out. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
they're going to be very happy with the amount of stuff that people are buying and drinking. I think they'll be alright.
If they do, we jump them.
Iron Fist does not condone this.
Alright.
Sorry about
that. So without further ado, man, here we go into the long anticipated pools. We've seen some of the names that have been signing up. I think a few of them signing up. You think, okay, yeah, cool, they're coming for you, cut points, but then you see the amount of fucking killers that have signed up. It's crazy.
I think I just want to say how stacked these brackets are. I was looking through them last night, and I was like, oh, it's like a round 3 match, projected round 3 match. I was like, oh, that could be like a top 8 or a top 4 match in so many of the brackets.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Every one of these pools could be a MIG. That's the level we're talking about. Yes, we got there's a pool split, so we've got the first 2 pools will be at 12 and then at half 1. You're already seeing some of the names that are fucking crazy. But straight into pool 1. just quickly to mention, very funny that, hand on heart, I swear this was just a random thing, but we've got launch against Esler, burnt to fight head TO against former burnt to fight head TO man, and then whoever wins gets the prize of playing against our top seed, Falcons Joker. I don't think anybody can argue with the top seed.
Oh my days, man.
Yeah, it's insane, man. He's on the warpath for getting EU Cup points. He asked me to get everyone to walk forward. I said that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, man,
he asked me to make everyone walk forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to get EU Cup, bro, or something to that effect.
That's it, Eunice. He's not confident. That's it. Forgot to say.
These guys know, man, the strength of Scotland. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People don't know.
Nah, he's got to be cooking, man.
Aye. Yeah, I don't want to hit like projected or anything because I know people get a bit funny about seeing projected seeds and all that.
100%.
But again, just to stress for anybody who doesn't know, numbers don't necessarily correspond to like skill level or whatever. There's a lot of changing and shuffling to avoid region clashes like early on in that, because there's nothing worse than like traveling up for a tournament and you're playing your friend like round 1 or round 2, or like having a year-end tournament and there's like Glasgow v Glasgow round 1, or like versus training partners like Glasgow and Edinburgh, that kind of shit. So we tried our best to avoid that. Quick shout outs to DJ Vu for helping me out with this. I could not have done this shit by myself. And a lot of the changes we made last night definitely made the bracket for like 100% better than what it was. So thanks to him. Aye, so how are we feeling about this one then? Anything that stands out immediately? We've got like the big guns. We've got Joker, Sell It, Monster, Wezzers. Neon K back from Mig coming for the run back. The return of Smid.
All right, won multiple Migs. Smid might not be the most active, but I wouldn't sleep on him at all.
Nah, man, he's a grand elder, bro, in the Tekken scene, man. The hidden boss, Dragon.
The last time I played him as well, right? It's like he plays the meta. He doesn't like the meta of the Tekken 8 game, but he plays it. He was playing it better than I do. Do you know what I mean? So he's actually one to he's pretty good to look out for in this tournament. I think he'll meet Joker in the winners quarterfinals of that pool.
Yeah, I think him against 40 is going to be a very interesting one because, like I said, I've not seen Smid play. I don't think I've seen him play T8 period actually.
But yeah, I was wondering who he plays in this game. I've got no idea.
He played me at Mig on the first one.
He last time I played him, he was looking at Yoshi, Nina, and what was it, Zafina?
Oh, he's playing the meta then, as you say, he's playing the meta.
Yeah.
He's playing the meta. He's playing the meta.
To be honest, if he doesn't, do you guys know if he's like proper active or is he just here and there playing?
Smith plays quite a lot. I see him on Tekken 8 all the time, so he is playing often. He's just not. I think for personal reasons, he can't make time for offline so much.
I think he's just such a legacy player that he doesn't even need to play like all the time.
Yeah, bro, I remember in some of the bigs.
He just popped up on my Steam saying he's playing Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege.
Locked in.
He's ready. He's ready for. He doesn't practice yet.
I mean, he was the killer. I remember his lay in the Tekken 7. Like you had to lock on if you wanted to beat this guy, man.
Yeah, man. He's nerfed because no lay, but he doesn't need them, bro. It's like he can just play whoever and he'll be fine. So I think him against 40, that's going to be an interesting one. And we'll need to someone get a phone out for that because I think that'll be quite a good one. So I was just looking over the names we've got. Even like the guys that aren't seeded, we've got the return of Kaka. I say the return.
Oh, yes.
He's at most MIGs, but he missed the launch one. Do you remember, he missed the Tekken 8 launch MIG and then asked the morning of if he could register when signups were closed the night before. That was good. But thankfully, after many an Instagram message, he is now signed up and he's coming. So
I've been saying this, man, a lot all week, bro. He's still like such a dark horse, man. He could show up and absolutely fucking head up, man. He's still one of those guys. He's always, I mean, back in Tekken 7, he made some like surprise, really good runs, like Damage Germany and stuff like that. Even at that fucking was it the last VSF we were at, the one before, one for Tekken 7? The guy got in it like top 22 and like didn't even know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just fucking about.
I coached this qualifier game, man, and I told him he was playing against a Ganryu, and I was like, against Ganryu with Ling, do this, that, and this, and this. I says, "Fine, you don't mind it all, mate." He literally retained everything and just washed. I was like, "Oh my god," it was mental.
He's solid, man.
Oh,
Zhao, especially the
top.
way he plays him, is ridiculously good, man.
I'm actually quite eager to see him maybe play against Neon K. I'd like to see both of those guys. Well, maybe Neon K could do with losing to Just John. I'm alright with that. But in the event that it doesn't, I'd be eager to see Kaka and Neon K play. I'd like to see how Lewis can measure up in the face of an actual really really good experienced tournament player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's not that phased that often, though, that I remember, regardless of who he's playing. He doesn't really show what he's feeling.
Yeah, he
just goes and plays, mate.
Yeah, he just plays his game, eh? He doesn't
Exactly. Yeah, because I remember a few times, I think when Grim used to come to these tournaments and that, he used to use some, smelly tactics against Grim, but then, just playing his game, didn't really care, because Grim was obviously the hype of Scotland at that time. But he just kept going.
Mm.
Tried to do what he can. He's not put off by his game plan. He'll keep doing what he used to do.
Aye, for sure, man. He can make a deep run. Even if he gets sent to losers, he could just run through losers like no business. Saying that though, the thing is, you see these second rounds, and you're like, okay, these are the guys that are suited to do a little bit better. Some of the killers there's some killers in round one, by the way. Like you mentioned, John absolutely could get an upset, an upset quote unquote against Neon K. He's been getting more solid every bracket. That Paul's looking scary, man, for sure. So we've got John coming against Neon likely. Alice coming up from Bristol as well. She's been getting. Well, I mean, she was always good, but she's been. I think at the start she played Julia on T7 for anybody who didn't know. So she was kind of shopping around for what characters to play in this game. But I think she settled on Zaf in June, I think. So need to see how much Lewis knows about that matchup. She could definitely scare him. Good warm up for Neon actually, because I think that's 2 June players technically, so I could work out like that. I've got CSC, not Bristol, but goes to Wasteman's a lot. Used to play Cat in T7. I think mostly locked in on Lydia at the moment. He can make a good run in losers. Shouts to Calvin, sound guy. He would like playing against Don Jaeger. I'm not quite sure with Don Jaeger. Obviously, I know he's down south, but I don't know.
He's a Nina player, right?
He's a Nina player. Used to play Steve as well, and I think Drag at the start.
I think he practices with Bolt a lot. I think they're training partners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think because
Don Jaeger, Shurdle, and Bolt.
I think they met because of Salty, right? Or
I'm not too sure. It might be.
But yeah.
Yeah, but I know they all play.
I think Wesley versus Don Jaeger will be a very good game to watch.
Right, for us,
very good game to watch. I think I was telling Wesley as well. I think the style difference will be really clear there. And
is that a large mirror?
No, he plays Nina mainly. I think Don Jaeger.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just the conflicting styles. One person's so heavily focused on intricacies and execution and stuff, where Wesley's just going for the throat,
Focused on down back four.
Yeah. Exactly.
And beating Wesley in the first to 2 is one of the biggest challenges for
exactly. I have a feeling Wesley's going to get really far in this tournament.
He's one of these.
Honestly, FT2 and the way he plays, he plays such a high tempo all the time. It feels natural to him. He just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So I feel especially in an FT2, guys can just be taken back by that and just spend too much time figuring out what to do instead of just being active.
Yeah, and that's the thing I like about these big events, not just like this, but VSM and everything, is you get to see our guys that we play locally all the time come up against people they don't normally play. So you get to see different matchups and that. That was what was good about having Wesley at VSF this past year. Was seeing how well he was doing. He got the first game against Goldstein 3 rounds straight because I'd never seen him play against him before. That was fucking crazy. Like you say, I can definitely see him making a run on Saturday, for sure. But saying that, his game one either way is looking not the easiest because he's got near take local Steve player, I think Glasgow, right?
Yeah.
He'll be playing against.
Yes, yeah. That's. I think he almost knocked me out of that the latest RDE tournament.
All right, aye.
I went to final round.
Mm-hmm.
Final round. He's good at Just his guessing mix-ups in general, he's good at just keeping calm and just trying to make the right read.
I played him as well. He plays like really fearless.
Yeah,
he's just like kind of like Jason's style. He just goes for it every time.
Yeah,
proper
like,
betting man.
If regardless of how much they get hit or punished, they won't get
I won't be disheartened.
Yeah, exactly. They won't get disheartened. They'll just keep going.
That's a good a good trait to have in this game for sure.
Yeah,
more so than T7.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be him against Bebop. That's like of like all the round ones we've got. That's probably one of the ones that are like toughest to call. Bebop, for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah, that's a hard game.
Yeah, Welsh Tekken player, also one of the top commentators in the UK. I believe playing Victor mainly. Might be wrong. He was playing a lot of Victor at the start.
Used to be a lane main, right?
Yeah, he used to be a lane main, similar to Smid back in T7, but sadly no Smid. Well, sadly for him, not so much for me. Hate that matchup, but so I think playing Victor mostly at the moment, I believe. But again, could surprise us on the day. I don't know. I've not seen him playing a bit, so not too sure. That'll be a banger. That'll be really good. And then I like we say we've got Monster and Celit here, and then. Yeah, again, we've got a couple England v Englands in round 2. Different scenes, so it's not as deep. But just to treat man. Again, another lay player. This is the pool of lay players. What the fuck is this? Like, he used to play lay in T7.
Scottish resident as well. He lived up here for a while. Just a treat man. He came to the isn't it?
Yeah, he put me out a couple of Migs, man. I remember. Like not knowing the lay matchup. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think he's playing Eddie at the moment. He was playing because he was playing a lot, as you're saying, at the start of the game, but. From what Jason was saying last night, he's been playing Eddie recently and getting decent results at the Meltdown locals down in London on Wednesdays. So, again, him v Monster, that could be a tight contest, could get an upset. Again, upset on paper because, just the way the brackets laid out, you don't know. So that'd be a good one. And then rounding out the pool, we got Don't Press Buttons from Manchester, or NBA, up against Celit. I think I was actually talking to Celit. This is apparently a run back from BSF. I didn't even realise.
Oh, damn.
Apparently they played each other. I don't know.
I was going to say I've met Don't Press Buttons at previous VSS. Pretty good Steve player, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he plays Marvel as well. He played it. I remember I was watching him play Esler round 1 at Marvel at VSF. So,
right.
Yeah, it's not common you see multi-game players like play Tekken and play it to a good level as well. So that's impressive, man. Playing multiple games like that. Like you say, strong Steve's player. No sell it. Will be enjoying the run back. Regardless of how it goes. Yeah, do we want to briefly talk about round 3 matchups? I mean, we kind of already did, didn't we? Yeah. So.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about like what we think. I don't know. Do I talk about who we think will get out, or is that up to interpretation? Or
yeah, I mean, it's your guys is what you're thinking.
I mean, I'd say your 2 favourites of this pool is probably it's obviously fucking Joker, maybe Neon K. I think that's your 2 favourites based on sort of overall performance and
is that who you think's gonna?
However, I think the potential for upsets definitely comes from Kaka, Wesley, and Smid. To be honest, from our side, I think Smid's another, obviously, like I said, legacy player, dark horse.
It's 4 from each pool's winner side, and then 4's the loser side, right?
Yeah.
Aye, 4 winners, 4 losers. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, Joker, Neon K. I don't really know properly. They might run into each other at some point at the pools beforehand, but Joker's, Neon K, Wezzers. I think those 3 is the ones I would say would end up. I would like to say winners, but regardless, they probably get through to the next round anyways, even if they do get knocked down to losers somehow. Yeah,
that's the thing. Even with like the round 3 matchups that are tight, like a lot of the guys you like would lose, and then they can make up like big run and losers anyway.
Yeah,
it's just how it goes in these brackets.
I think them 3, I would say.
I think probably for Seaford, though, people getting out this pool on winner side would probably be Joker. Let's see, probably Monster. Obviously Weathers, and you know what? I think Lewis would beat Neon K.
Oh yeah,
it'll be a close one. It'll be a very close one.
He was doing very well against Richie, and that was with probably less practice. So it'd be good to see him.
Could be wrong. I think Richie's been off the game for, I'm not sure how long, but he was for a while. I think he just got back into it.
Yeah, he did.
I think he won a tournament either today or yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, he did just win the set and reset last night online.
Yeah.
I think he played. He played lane in grand finals. I think the Alyssa player. I want to say.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think breaks in this game help a lot, to be honest. I think Richie will be pretty strong in this game, in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, speaking of Richie, we'll be seeing him in, I think it's pool 3 he's in at the moment.
I think he's in my pools, man. I'm scared.
Nah, man, you got it. Don't worry about that.
Nah, we're on opposite ends at least until the first 32, if we both make it. But yeah.
Aye. Yeah, no, I'm again, all these pools, I'm going to be saying this a lot, but I can't wait. The thing of this event is like getting to see the Scotland against England matchups you don't normally see. And even some like the cross scene matchups, like, are just be great to see.
Yeah.
Someone closest. Hopefully, just a general note, if you see a game's not on stream and you think it's going to be sick, just record it, or just ask somebody if they want the game recorded. Just we have it, man, because it's good to always look back at stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pool 1 looking solid. Moving over to pool 2. This pool's going to be played at the same time as pool 1. I think the steps are going to be all next to each other, so you'll be able to like see stuff if you're like walking about the venue. But so similar vein to pool 1, we've got the EGX Tekken EU Cup UK Major Champion Gosen. Late sign up again. That was another one that EGX, like, it was like I don't know if I can make it, or I'll try and make it, and then I think you pulled through the messages, Eunice.
I know. I just texted him. I said, "What's up, champ? You coming down?" And he came and he said, "Aye."
Oh, I thought you were going to try and score off to him and say.
It doesn't sound like it was that fucking hard to convince him.
Wasn't he really? I didn't really do any convincing. I just reminded him. I said, "Here, we got big numbers. You're coming up." And he was like, "Yeah, that's it. Cool."
I thought you were going to tell him you're the best law in UK, and then he just got triggered and he came up.
Nah, yeah, I didn't need to do that. He already knows I'm the best law anyway.
You nearly beat him in the mirror at EGX. That was, I don't know if people have seen that. That was recorded. That was a very tight set, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I watched that.
Almost.
Is that where you got the back 1-2 parry idea from? Isn't it?
And yeah, that's exactly where I got it from. I was like, I should be doing that. I should be hitting him with his own tech, and then he hit me with it instead. And I'm just like, fuck.
So chat's mentioned it already, but the round 1 to see who plays Gosen, that's another rough one. Info against Yolk, that could go the way. I think maybe Yolk edges it a wee bit on like the
Yolk's got this, man, easy.
Yeah, not an easy first game.
Yeah, and then winner plays Gosen.
Yeah, great award. We're getting all these grudge matches to play the top seeds, man. Like we're getting Ezra against Launch, and then Info against Yolk. But I don't know. Yolk, how's your law experience? Don't know how you feeling about that, but
doesn't matter, bro. He's gonna fucking win anyway. He's a nutcase.
I mean, to be honest, I played him a few times. I don't know if I played him offline, but I played him online a few times. It's not like he doesn't know anything. He knows what he's doing. So it just depends if he can keep his head, basically, especially against Gosen. You know, you're not going up against someone who's just normal, someone who's actually made a name for himself playing law.
Mm-hmm. All I want to see in that match is Yoke land one of his rollback threes. Just
I'm telling you right now, he will land one. I promise you.
I'll be so hyped for that.
That knows fucking skyrockets, bro. He's a skyrocket demon.
On Xbox pad?
True, man.
On Xbox pad? How does he do it, man? Fucking crazy. That'll be a good one, man. Looking forward to that. But whoever wins that has actually got a very tough game to make it out into top 32 in winners, in my opinion. Because you've either got Pagani coming from the Netherlands, shouts to him, former Kazumi player, just like myself. Immaculate taste. Now a June main. Who's going to be playing against Degenerate, who has been to a lot of our events, especially in 2019.
Yeah.
2019 and later for T7. Done well at a lot of them. I think so. Was a Legacy Alyssa player for a lot of the time. I believe now playing more Leroy. I think.
Okay.
I think he plays Leroy and Steve these days.
Yeah,
so we're being told.
He was playing.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, he was playing Steve.
Considering how.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say he was playing Steve at rival scenes, so
All right.
Maybe getting him warmed up for.
I was gonna say it's kind of. It's a weird one considering how strong. Well, at least I think Alyssa is in this game. Playing playing Alyssa for that long in T7, you'd think, maybe it's just a stylistic change he doesn't like, but
yeah, I mean, you find that with a lot of people. Like, I don't know. I mean, not necessarily the same thing, but obviously, Alistair and Eunice played Dragonov at the start, but then maybe wasn't feeling it.
I mean, I do get that one because like everyone was playing Dragonov, basically.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was planning on hard main and Dragonov for T8.
Yeah.
But I think I think it was just too bloated with Dragonov playing online, and then obviously the character still to this day is overtuned, too strong.
Yeah.
So it's kind of takes the, and not to mention they've altered the running 2 down to sort of meta with him. So it's a bit it's not kind of the style that you wanted to play with him.
Yeah, because I know Ismail was he played Dragonov at the start of Tekken 7. When he came to tournaments first and stuff like that, then made the change to Brian. And I think for him it was kind of the same thing as always, running 2 and then sort of middle row mix up after that. That kind of thing. So I mean Ismail loves his execution as well, so yeah.
We'll get to Ismail later, but he's one that they could definitely upset, based on his path that I've seen. So round 2, find out who plays against Gosen. We'll likely have Pagani against Degenerate. That's another one that it might not be streamed, but I want it to be recorded at least, because that's going to be a very interesting one. I really can't call that one. Again, if say Pagani makes it, I don't know, Pagani against Gosen, that could be a potential upside. You never know, man.
Let's go Pagani.
On the honorary Scott, he's in Glasgow for an extra day, therefore he gets it.
I'm loving it.
So then underneath that we've got yourself, Sagax, sitting pretty in round 2, seated, chilling, getting to observe the matches beforehand. Likely going to be against Hopper. The guy shows up to many Bristol brackets, does very well at them. I think he got top 16 at Sodium. He must have done, because he usually performs quite well at Sodium, like in Wasteland Weeklies and everything.
Yeah, he goes quite a few tournaments. I also run into him quite a few times in ranked, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, very many not in the know Victor main, so we'll be practicing for that matchup. Not sure if he's got any other pockets again. A lot of these guys, like, I know their mains, but I don't know if they like have any secret tournament pockets we don't know about hiding the tech. But that'll be another one. Again, I'm saying that for like every round 2 match. They're all going to be really interesting ones. But yeah.
Oh,
Raven.
Fun Life is in, yeah.
It's Raven. I see. Is that fake data from a fellow Southwest Tekken player? Don't know, man. you know you're like Littlefinger, man. Can't trust you with stuff like this. So. He was saying. So speaking of Southwest Tekken, actually, we've got that's funny. Turkey and DGen in the same pool. Didn't even realise.
Oh, no way.
Whoops.
Oh, no.
Are they on opposite ends at least? Until the top 32.
They're not good to play each other if they both come out winners.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like a J.
Normally it's like 2 or 3 games avoidance is fine.
Yeah.
Like right at the start versus someone is kind of rough, but I feel like once you get deep into it, then it's...
You see Turkey and Degenerate in the same pool? I smell Jason all over that.
Well, I can say if it was, he definitely make it seem like that way when we were doing it. We didn't even say anything like that. That was funny. So yeah, we got Turkey. Got his first game's gonna be against JSam. That's another one because JSam's like solid player. He was a Heihachi man in T7. I think he's been playing longer than T7. As I know, I think the name's been about for a while, no?
Yeah, I think he is old head, yeah.
Yeah. Tag 2 at least. So we got him against Turkey. Don't know how Turkey's Heihachi knowledge is. I think he's mainly just playing Heihachi now because he was playing Reina at the start, like a lot of Heihachi mains.
I know he can do very well because before he came up to MiG, he won the Manchester tournament, remember? And then he came to MiG and he played me game 1. So he is like a competent player for sure.
Is he still playing Zafina like he was at T7 or?
Oh, Turkey.
No, he means Dragonov.
Yeah,
Turkey.
Dragonov. Okay.
From what I know, he's been maining Eddie mostly.
Okay.
So since like Eddie's came out, he played Eddie at Combo Breaker. Tried a bit of Lydia in the VSF, but I think at Rival Scenes he was playing Eddie most of his games. So
yeah,
we'll see.
There's Eddie. Eddie's crazy. Makes sense.
So Daniel, you know what to do.
Do the business. I'm more Eddie.
I get speaking to Wesley.
I get practice
in UK It's in Scotland, man.
This is true. This is true.
Right,
That's true.
sorted.
That's
Oh,
true.
the best Eddie and the best Lars, same guy. Madness.
Not the best Savina. Let's not talk about that.
Aye, so that'll be another good one. If we're looking at Daniel against Turkey, that'll be a good one. Then below that, we've got Kinogasa coming back up. Been to several tournaments in Glasgow now. He's making it a habit. Done well at what was the uni tournament called again? I always forget what it was called. Was it Battles in Glasgow? Or was it Battle for Glasgow? That was it. Yeah. Aye, no, had a really good performance. Was only stopped by Wezzers in grand finals actually.
Aye,
that was a really close one. Again, he made grand finals at Last Mig. Only losing to Richie. Would have won it otherwise. I think, as far as I'm aware, sticking to Lydia. I haven't seen him playing anybody else recently.
He has a Leo as well, but yeah, I think mainly Lydia.
Yeah, because I think
what I'm seeing, he doesn't. He really wants to keep sticking with the Lydia. Like I don't think he enjoys other characters as much.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Like Lydia's like maybe not like the top tier or anything, but she's definitely very strong.
I think she's actually a bit slept on. I think she's pretty good. Especially in tournaments, really reliable.
I agree.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Calaman actually cycled between quite a few characters at the Battle for Glasgow tournament. At one point, correct me if I'm wrong here, but did he not pick fucking Jack against somebody?
Oh, he did.
Well,
he did, yeah.
Because Jack is one of the better Jacks, like in general.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's a really skilled player, so I wouldn't put it past him to have some other character, bro, that he can just pull out if he feels like, you know what I mean, he needs to switch up his playstyle or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
We have got a just wait from Legoshi in chat, so we need to see. We don't know what that means. So.
Yeah, I mean those players that have multiple characters, they can actually turn it, especially in FG2s. If they, let's say, lost the first game, they can just know what character to play just to complete counterplay for the next two games. So, players with a lot of characters, they're really dangerous.
Yeah, and Kinogasa is one of the players known for that, you know.
Yeah, for sure. He's another one that's pegged for making a big run in this bracket. He's done it in Scotland before, so not his first time coming up.
I can really see him making it all the way to top 8 for sure. Like, crazy good player. It'll be a hard opponent to stop.
Aye. Yeah. First game is going to be against either LDZ or Hightower. That's actually quite a rough first game. LDZ, strong bear player from Edinburgh. They've been doing really well in the Edinburgh brackets recently.
Yeah.
Hightower. Yeah. Is he a Marvel main? I don't know. I think
he's one of the best Marvel players in the UK, man. This guy is cracked at Marvel. Yeah. But he mains King in Tekken. He's got a pretty solid King, but he doesn't like put time into the game. He's a proper adult and a proper Marvel player.
Has he played any Tekken games before this one?
Yeah, here and there. Like he played Tag 2 quite a bit, but Marvel was always his main game.
Okay.
So like he would participate and enjoy Tekken, but he doesn't like sweat or anything. But he is good. Like, you know, he has his staples down as well, combos, punishment and stuff. So
he done pretty well. He done pretty well at Last Mig, I remember. Yeah.
I think he done quite good at the one of the Slange tournaments, at the first ever one they ran. I'm sure he won it.
All right, okay.
I'm sure he won the first ever Sterling tournament. So yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Not an easy first game for Callum, whoever it's going to be then.
Nah, winning in a city, yeah. No easy feat.
But then meeting potentially Callum on the other side is going to be, I think it's going to be between DJ Vu, obviously, W3D legend, Scottish Tekken legend, guy who helped me seed the bracket. Thank you very much again. Against Brutalist from Manchester, likely. That's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we've got the legacy W3D versus NBA rivalry from back in the day. From what I've heard, I wasn't there for obviously, but I've heard there was a bit of a rivalry between those two scenes in the day. So yeah, I think Jason's probably going to be sticking it with the Jack. I don't know who else he'll be playing. He's got other characters. He's got Paul. Yeah. He used to play Victor at the start. Or no, he's been playing a lot Victor, but
good Leroy as well.
Yeah. I think it was he had a in T7 he had a Law, is that right? Or was that Tag 2?
Yeah, and both in Tag 2 he mained Paul and Law, and then secondaries were both the Jacks. So I think he liked playing Jack more in 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen a different character that isn't Jack.
Yeah, I don't know how much he has been playing or practicing, but he's another one that has multiple characters up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Aye, and he has the legacy for big tournaments in Scotland like this. I believe he was. I think he was the last Scottish rep in top 8 for Big Yin. I think. I want to say he was the highest place in the Scot. He definitely made top 8 at the very least. Yeah. So he's got the ability to put Scotland on his back when needed.
Last game against Shardo erupted the venue.
Oh my god! Yeah. He was hitting all the hockey decks. Oh my god!
Funny.
Yeah. Aye. Need to see how good his Dragunov experience is, because he's got Brutalist in round 2. As far as I know, only plays Dragunov. Really solid.
To be fair, I think everyone has Dragunov experience, luckily. So
that's
quite actually a good watch, I imagine. Although Jason is like a bit more of an old school player, like if there's going to be a character to know, like you surely know Dragunov.
Yeah.
Aye. I played. I've played Brutalist offline before. It was back in T7 though. So this was. He still played Dragunov, so fair enough. He's not one of these guys who's picked up Dragunov for T8. Actually, one of like 3 legacy drag players that were left at the end of T7. And he got me like down to last hit, and I barely won at Manchester. Man, that was rough. Rest in peace, Kuzumi. I miss you every day, but I'll get you back one day. That was good.
DLC.
Like fucking season 4, man. Yeah, why not? But DJ against Brutalist, that's going to be an interesting one. Again, I'm saying it with every one of these, but if it's not streamed, please record it, because we'd like to have the ability to watch the VODs back. So, yeah.
I mean, this tournament is going to erupt as soon as that first game happens. Like, there's going to be insane matchups going on.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, basically.
Yeah, and as I've said for all the Scottish guys, if you see Scotland against England, make the noise, man. You got to let them know where they are, in a friendly way, and like in a not like toxic or anything, but we got to support our boys.
Nah, we showed everyone how it was done last time, Greg? Me, you, and Jason.
Aye, exactly.
Getting hype.
Yeah.
Not toxic, but intimidate them a wee bit.
just poke him in the back with it.
This is a home crowd. Unlucky. See, when I went down to Bristol and I played the Aconite and I played Mini, and the crowd was getting loud for Mini when they got a game. Didn't bother me. This is what happens. This is what you want. So roles reversed.
Yeah, I tried my best to tip the scales by myself, but it was quite tough. But one thing I will say is at VSF, even though obviously it was in England, we did a good job, the group, of making it seem like it wasn't an away game, and like we were like probably.
We were the most annoying cunts in that building. And really so, to be honest, I'm not saying that with any negative connotation, man. We did a good job of hyping up our guys.
Yeah, for sure, man. I want to see more of that on Saturday, and I'm sure we will.
I think we will.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. And so rounding off the rest of this pool, we've got yourself, the Dusty, sitting in round 2. We're going to be playing against either Sky or Senai. Senai Lee, player from Inverness. Also plays Street Fighter. I think Sky, I heard from, I was asking a few people, I think apparently a London Steve player. Might be right on that, not too sure, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So get a lab in that, maybe, or any other.
Punch Paddy on the go.
Yeah,
Steve,
man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Usually, I was saying this to Leslie the other night. I was like, usually I'm not the best at like big Glasgow tournaments. So I'm gonna see how I get on. I'm just gonna try to keep a calm mental state. That's kind of where I'm going at it. I'm just going to keep a calm mental state and just try to play my game as best as I can.
That's what you got to do, man. It's your home turf, so just play it like it's a MIG, There's nothing...
Yeah, one game at a time.
Exactly. Yeah, try not to put the pressure on myself too much, because I tend to do that like in these kind of tournaments. So I'm just going to try to play like a solid game and just keep my mental stack in order. That's the main.
Just be confident, man. Like in the nicest way. Let's say you play some opponent you don't really know, but people know you.
I'm confident myself that I could win the games. I could get far enough, but I just want to make sure that I don't get too ahead of myself.
Yeah. Honestly, as long as you give it your all, I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna look back at it as it's fine, as long as you know you actually tried.
Exactly.
Very wise from young Ibra.
I'm retired.
The the true law main in it. For now.
Yeah, for now.
So we got next Penta P.
So round out that bracket, in round 1 we've got Penta P likely coming through to play against Pun Life in round 2.
Oh, that'll be a fun match.
Yeah, that'll be a very fun match.
That'll be explosive.
Did you say that was a fun match or a pun match?
Both. Yeah, very good. Very good. Pun Life, everyone knows him. Legend, UK commentator, one of the main SWT guys.
ELF GOAT.
Yeah, ex-ELF GOAT, legend. Was here for Big Yin back in 2019. So, you know. So him versus Penta P, that's going to be a very interesting matchup. Because again,
I think I might have I saw something on Twitter for another tournament that happened down in England. Maybe, I'm not sure where it was exactly, but I think he was been Claudio.
Yeah,
Pun Life.
Yeah, so he's.
But I think that's his secondary, right?
No, so as long as I've known him, he's been a Claudio main.
All right, okay.
But he does have he's got a few pockets, you know, hidden. I know some like ones he could pull out given circumstances, but I think for the most part he's going to be playing Claudio. So yeah, right. And whoever wins between Penta P and Pun Life will be playing against the Dusty, going to top 32 winners. I think you've played Lucas offline a few times, right, in tournaments, Eunice?
Don't know if I have, to be honest. I've played him offline, not offline. I played him online quite a few times, but I don't ever remember meeting him in a tournament. I don't remember.
All right, you've definitely played him.
I've never played him in a tournament before.
All right, okay, might be a first time then.
This will be a first, yeah.
I think Penta, if I remember, has got he plays both the bears, right? Panda and Kuma.
Aye, but Kuma's like the competitive one.
Yeah, I know, but Panda can knowledge check you to death.
Aye, you got some setups on Panda, so you never know.
Aye.
Who else has he been playing recently? Was it Lydia? I think he's been playing a bit of Lydia.
Yeah, he's got Lydia as well, but I think he's got he done really well in the Sterling tournament that we had, so he came second, and he's got a lot of confidence in his bears after that.
Yeah, and he had the shock of the world against Mangja almost. For anyone who remembers the VSF, man, that was fucking crazy.
That was good.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting game. It could be Penta P against Eunice to get out and winners. You never know.
Oh,
that'd be a fun
game. Aye, Penta P making winners. Was getting out top 32 winners side. That's my city. Sterling's too strong.
We're all talking about like supporting Scotland against the rest of the UK, but back your individual scenes as well, man. That's what I like to see.
I feel like that's going to be even more deeper where it's like Glasgow v Edinburgh or something like that.
Yeah, that's when I get loud in the other direction if that happens. So rounding off our thoughts on Pool 2 again. Compliments to whoever seeded the bracket, as DJ Vu says. Whoever seeded them did a great job. Not biased. So who we
really scary pool.
Yeah, all of them are fucking scary.
You know, I was just looking at and trying to sort of eliminate who favourites are. I mean, Gosen obviously I think goes without saying. Daniel, Callum M, fucking Eunice, Jason as well, man. I think Jason, like I said, legacy player again, fucking Grand Wizard of Tekken. Pagani, yep, no, totally. This is a fucking terrifying pool to be playing in.
Yeah, I was looking at the pool yesterday, and I was like, normally when you go into tournament, you get like at least one game where the pressure feels like it isn't on yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, the pressure is just gonna be at 100 the whole time. Okay.
It's because you're at round 2, mate.
That's the thing we're getting seeded, man. That's yeah. No breaks. Always no breaks.
Yeah.
I had that Sodium Showdown my first game. I was sweating buckets. I was like final round both games. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that.
Having to I wasn't even sitting down. I was just like squatting at that point, Locked in.
But it'll be a good watch as well when you have high level games pretty much on all the time.
Yeah. My dark horses for this pool are definitely DJ Vu and Pagani. Like, look out for them making the runs.
Not Penta P because he's the favourite.
Exactly.
100%.
Who's Pun Life? Doesn't even play the game.
Unlucky, doesn't he? Read it in the chat.
So moving on for Pool 2. We're going to pool 3. And it doesn't get any easier, folks. Every one of these pools is fucking mad. We've got former Big Yen champ. This is a good way to lock into the legacy. 2019, Mr. Kane and Trench sitting top seed of the pool, and he'll be playing against either the winner of Phil against Parry Attack, who we've not seen since last NEUTRALMANIA.
My bracket demon, bro.
Band's bracket demon has 20 mighty rulers or 10 Fujins or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't know who he's going to be playing because he plays like everybody, so it's like fucking you can't practice matchups at all. So.
I think he was the same in.
My boy Phil's got this. Sorry, bro. My boy Phil's got that, bro. And do you know what? My boy's got it against Kane and Trench too, man. Phil's gonna fuck him up.
Exactly, bro.
He's gonna be 10 pipes deep.
Yeah, he'll be playing loose by then.
I think Parry Attack was the same in Tekken 7, where he was trying to find a main. I don't know if he landed on someone, but yeah, there was a phase where he was trying a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, I remember Kazumi mirrored me at like whatever tournament. I'm like, all right, fucking didn't even know we played Kazumi.
He dared.
Yeah, balls on the guy, man.
I like that, man. When people just like go for mirrors for like no reason, it's good. Yeah. So him against Phil, that'll be a fun one. Getting to play against Kane. But then below that, we've actually got, not to jump straight to round 2, but another one that is going to be very fucking close. We've got Dakanite, one of the top Jin players in the UK, coming from Bristol. He's been doing madness down at Wasteman Weeklies. Put me out of a Sodom Showdown up against C from Dundee. Very, very high up, highly ranked in the Scottish leaderboards in terms of like tournament placings. Long time Melissa player from, I think, starting T7, like a bit way into T7.
I think so, yeah.
So her against Daka, that's going to be another close one that's going to be very tough to call. And I'm going to be, again, trying to make as much noise as I can to give the Scottish players a boost because, you know, Daka, bro, I love you. Jin players stay strong, but for this, I need to back my comrades. But yeah, that's going to be a close one. I don't know if anybody's got thoughts on that one. Because obviously, Jack, you played against Daka at Sodium, so you've had experience against them. So.
Yeah, it's hard to put. I played a lot of C as well. I played C at Edinburgh, played C in other Edinburgh tournament as well. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't actually call that game whatsoever. Mm-hmm. It's quite interesting. Like both these players have like this like untapped potential, you know. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's like I really couldn't actually call it. Like when you play like Dakanite's won a lot more, I think though. Like in his region. So although C has done very well placement wise, Dakanite has won a good few tournaments. So I think he would have like the confidence going in. But I can see either or taking it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think C's one of those is she's not afraid to use unless his best moves just start pressuring people. She just as soon as she gets in, then it's a different game at that point.
Mm. Yeah, especially in TA with like the system changes of benefited chainsaw even more than they already were in T7.
And she completely plays the character, and that's what I recommend.
She doesn't hold back. That's the best thing. I think that's the best way to play this game. Use all your best moves and just go for it.
Yeah, for sure, man. No point being scared. Go for it. And then whoever wins that set gets rewarded with the chance to play against Kane and Trench. Who again, that's another one where if they play solid, like Daka or Daka.
I think you mean play Phil. Phil's gonna pull through, man. I know he is.
My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Whoever from Daka and C gets to play against Phil. So Kane could be another one. Oh man, can you imagine Kane going down game 1? Like, can you imagine any top seeds going down the game down 1? Do you imagine how loud we'd get? Like, how fucking.
The thing is, right? It's not something. It obviously can happen. But until it happens, you won't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, so it's one of those where it's like, when it does happen, it's going to be, everyone's going to be, oh my god, he got knocked into losers round 1 away.
Yeah. So C versus Daka, that's going to be a very interesting one.
I really want to see that game.
Yeah. And you'll be able to watch it, Jack. Good segue, because you'll be in prime position next set of games. We've got the potential match from Sodom Showdown that never happened. We've got Rain, Sodom Showdown champion. I believe mainly Brum player, or like he goes to a lot of the Brum locals.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham. Hwarang player, super fucking solid. If anybody hasn't seen him at tournaments, I don't know how many tournaments he goes to, and maybe not as much as some other people, but whenever he shows up, man, he always does well. He smoked me at Sodium. Like, I can't even sugarcoat it. He was reacting to my down back fours on Jin. That's the kind of shit that's the kind of level I'm talking about. Yeah, so I like him to do really well. Saying that though, he's gonna have to go up against. I can't point to Jack because Daniel's in the middle, but I'm pointing to Jack basically.
Big man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like when this came out, I was thinking it was quite good actually, because I remember you didn't get the chance to play him at Sodium, so it was kind of
I was one game away, and then I got put down to losers by
Pun
Punch.
Yeah, Pun Punch.
Pun Punch. Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, so and then that was whatever though. Pun Punch, amazing player. So I'd like to see. As a potential match, if I win my first game, it looks like I'm playing against Rain. But I'm just see what happens. He's a Sodium Showdown champ, but you know what? He isn't the Penta's Belt champ, the World Cup champ. None of that.
This is true. This is very true.
Unlucky, and the local champ got the sticker to prove it. So we'll see what happens. The one thing that I feel like we both kind of have going for each other is that our characters are both like underplayed massively. So I'll be quite interested in the mind games that are like going on for each other, because it's hard to find. Like, I play against a very good Warang player, Yoke, a lot, but his style is so different from Rain's. But imagine if he's playing maybe Dante or maybe Chrome, they play nothing like me. So it'll be a complete clash of like, yes, we know the matchups inside out, but we don't know how to play against each other.
Yeah, anyone that's getting to play against your Jason is getting the authentic Scottish Tekken experience. Getting to play against like 2 of the 5 Jack players in UK. Like,
I just put the foot down when I play Jack. I'm just just live and die by the sword. That's how it should be. But I'm looking forward to. Hope I get the chance.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're being presumptuous. Your first game is likely going to be against Azar, another solid player, another Bristol player. Funnily enough, SWT Southwest Tekken player. Used to be one of 2 Josies left in the UK, along with the Dusty and T7. Now I believe is playing mainly Kazuya, I think.
Yeah, I watched his games. Sodium Showdown. Yeah, he was very close to making a really good run, but I think he was able to practice that tournament. So I don't know about.
Better than me for playing for a fucking Mishiman tournament, man. Holy shit's hard, man.
Yeah,
I attempted it myself a good few times. It is difficult.
I play the baby Mishima, and I still vouch like it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, 100% it's demanding. So we'll see. I'm playing the most demanding character, the big robot. Worst hitbox in the game. So I'll credit to me if I come out on top in that game one. But we'll see. I like playing against Kazuya, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, and you guys are pally with each other, so that'll be a fun one.
100%. Yeah, so I'll be a good time.
Yeah. And on the other side, we've got Mina Bombs likely playing against Rain. I believe she's playing mostly June now. She plays a lot. She plays a lot of the girl characters. I know she was playing Nina recently on Ranked as well. So I don't know. A lot of options. Could give Rain a good game. So moving down from that, we've got who have we got? Oh, okay. So we've not got 2 round 2s. We've only got the 1 round seed. Another one of our top seeded. I think actually the highest seeded Scottish player for this tournament. Got Bolt Raka on the King. He's likely going to be playing against. Actually, again, this is another round 1 that's quite tough to call. We've got Edinburgh's Adamuso against Glasgow. I think Humbucker's Glasgow, right? I believe so. Yeah, Glasgow. Yeah. Lily player, as far as I know. So don't know how well versed Adam's going to be in the Lily matchup. That's another round 1 that's going to be quite tough to call. Edinburgh versus Glasgow, so I'll need to watch that and give Adam a few pointers. Whoever wins that gets rewarded with a Bolt round 2. Don't envy them. Don't envy them.
Is Adamuso the Brian player, right?
Oh, he's a Lars/Claudio main, but he also dabbles in Dragonov.
All right, okay.
He's mainly
he was pretty hardcore on Lars in 7, and I think last time I played him in tournament, he played both Lars and Claudio against me. But in the Edinburgh tournament Monday there, he was playing Dragonov. So who knows, really?
Okay.
The last time I played him, it was the same. He went Lars and then Claudio.
Yeah, I don't think he's been playing much large recently, so it's more likely to be Claudio, but you never know. Could see another character we don't know about. I know he's quite he's got a lot of pockets as well, like you say, Drag and Brian or whatever. A lot of options. So.
Aye, and the bot was obviously, as you said, is in number 1 in Scotland. Yeah.
Currently, based on results and the actual Scottish leaderboard that exists, Bolt sits at the number 1 position. Yeah, currently the strongest player based off results.
Yeah, and he's just off he's also just off a very strong result at it was in Norway.
The Norwegian
Pools in Liverpool.
Yeah, he won drowning pools. He kept up the Scotland streak. That's 2 years in a row. Scotland's won drowning pools. Obviously did us stay last year, and then Bolt this year. So just won that, and also had a really strong run at Across the North. Like you say, just missed out on top 8, which with how stacked that bracket is very impressive.
Which so as well as that, Greg, realistically, like him not winning or even making like top 3 was an upset in a way. He is like super strong, expected to perform within that range, sort of wherever he goes. So
yeah, for sure, man. I like him to get out of pool winners. I mean, obviously, like the round 2 guys are suited to do that, but it's gonna be tough to call. But his round 3 opponent is actually going to be quite. Well, if he wins his first game, obviously, his round 3 opponent is going to be quite tough to call because he is very likely going to be playing against either Joey TCB, Southwest Tekken founder, long-term Paul player, or Young Skeng, I believe is Manchester. I know he goes to NBA, so he's like near enough that region.
I think he is Manchester. I think he's with Cloud. Last I think when I was talking to Cloud, he was coming up here with him.
Oh right, okay.
Oh nice.
So he could. I think he's one of the Brum lot.
Oh right, okay. Because I'd seen him, like I was looking at brackets, and I think I'd seen him at a couple of MBAs. So yeah.
Did anybody ever seen him play? I've never seen him play before.
I believe he's a Shaheen player. I've seen what little I've seen Shaheen. So yeah, so he is.
Is that? Oh, I've played him like hundreds of times online. Yeah, I know he is.
Sorry, he's like
is it completely like wild the way he plays? Like Hopkick City. Yeah, I know him.
That's interesting because I think anybody that's seen Joey DCB player, he's very he's quite old school, like very clean, like reminds me of
he's got a reaction based play style, Joey.
Yeah, he reminds me of Tekken 7 Kirby back when he played Paul. Very similar.
Oh yeah, very similar.
Yeah. John, that's one to look out for. Joey playing Paul. He's study the tapes, man. He's very solid. He just had a really good run at Wasteland Weeklies this past Sunday. Played really well for losers.
I'll need to introduce you both to John.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, that's going to be a tough one to call, and whoever wins that gets rewarded with playing Bolt to make out in winners. So, as I've said many times, all these matches are bangers, and we need to make sure as many are recorded because it's going to be like.
There's another bill that's just terrifying. Like they're all fucking scary, man. I'd be shitting myself if I'm in like any part of this. Any part of this pool, bro, I'd be like scared.
This is the problem, man. This is the problem with how stacked this event is. Like, there's no easy games. There's none. It's like I think Daniel was saying, like last pool was like, maybe like one game you're like, okay, recollect myself. No, you need to let gun for it every game. Like you can't. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But rounding out the rest of the pool, round 1, we've got Proximon on from Edinburgh, King player. Good results at recent rushdowns for the league, up against GG. Now GG's an interesting one because I've seen them signed up, and this is apparently their first tournament, so could be one of those like secret gods we don't know about, or someone that's newer.
Hell of a first fucking tournament, by the way.
I know, man. And it's like me going to hype spawn as my first tournament, man. It's crazy. You're straight into the Shark Tank.
I mean that doesn't mean you underestimate them, because I remember Barney's first tournament.
Yeah.
And he did really well, and I was looking at him, I was like, wow, where did you come from?
The Kazuya player, that's who you're talking about. Yeah, man, he was very, very impressive.
I had a good tournament run for my first ever one as well, like to go with the theme. I was 126 pre-release height spot, and I came 17th or something. So it goes to show, like you just don't know.
That's the tournament I was at. That was my first tournament as well. It's fun. It's really funny the amount of Scottish players who were there who didn't know each other at the time.
Oh, yeah, I had no clue, man.
Yeah, like Wesley, I think Wesley and Ryan were there as well. Like we just didn't know. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, so was Yoke. He was there as well.
You said that last week. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, mental. I spent the full day with Jason and Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Small world, as they say.
Well, this guy's a total enigma, bro. You try to tell me this? He was showing up at Tilda's Twitter, and then he shows up with an Xbox pad.
He went to High Spot in 6 and they never came back. They came back
What
to
the
do.
fuck?
He's crazy.
Who's this?
Yo.
Yo. He went to High Spot in 6, pre-release Tekken 7, never went to anything else. Amazing, man.
Jamie, if GG's a secret God of Destruction Brian, I'm sorry, I didn't know. My bad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've faith in Jamie making the run. And if he wins his first game, he actually gets what's likely to be a King Mirror. So that'll be fun. And
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, not the first time Cloud had a King Mirror against a Scottish player. He also played the mirror at VSF against Bolt. That was a very fun process.
Right, Greg, man, reshuffle the bracket. You don't want to play against a King player, man.
That's just the way it happens, man. I couldn't do anything.
The set between Bolt and Cloud at VSF was so fucking. It was such a nail biting bastard of a set. Like all of us watching around there, man, and every single interaction was like, holy fuck! It was terrifying, and I think that was like final round, final game sort of idea, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. We've actually got I think I might have been streaming it and like Josh or Jack recorded it. We'll need to dig that out. Yeah.
I think Cloud's been playing since Tekken 7, but he's always had a Raven as well. Always. And I think it's the same with this game. I've run into his Raven on ranked a few times.
Have you met Cloud offline? Have you met Cloud offline?
Yeah. I met him at VSF. VSF went down for Tekken 7.
He fucking lost the Bolt and then started coaching Mac, bro. He lost to a Scottish player and then was like, I'm just going to coach them now, fuck it.
He
has got a Raven, and his playstyle with Raven is pretty unique, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a character, he can pull it at any moment.
Yeah, Cloud's a sick guy, like, definitely glad he's coming up. He was a later guy signed up as well, so cool to see. Oh fuck, we're at my bit. I didn't realise. It's great. Yeah, so round one, who played in the play against me, beautiful Gaz, who I believe is a Dundee player. I don't think Tekken's his main game. I think he actually got the venue for Oktoberfest, I believe. So shouts to him for working with the uni for that. That was a sick event. That was good to see. Yeah, but he's playing against Manchester's Icarus, round one. Icarus in this game, I think mostly playing Claudio still. He mainly played Claudio in T7 and also a bit of Marduk towards the end. Not too sure if T7 was his first game or not. I just know he was a legacy Claudio player in T7. So expecting that for my round two. So that'd be a fun one. Lol nah. Okay. Have fun versus Lol.
I have every confidence you'll end up playing Cloud, Greg.
I hope so, but that's a fucking rough round one for me. Like it's gonna be fucking tough.
Nah, man, you got this, bro.
Round one? You mean round two, man? You know?
Well, it's round two. It's round two.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, actually. Icarus is a sick guy, sound guy. He's involved in a lot of the running of, like, the Manchester stuff. So, cool to see. Actually, I think I owe him a pint from NBA, like, a year ago. So, I need to get him back on that. And I'll remind myself to do that.
The perfect place.
The perfect place to do it, man. Exactly. Yeah, and then whoever wins that gets to play against Cloud to make it out of the pool. Don't know if Icarus has played Cloud before, maybe not. But I've actually I don't know if I've ever played Cloud. I don't think I have. So either way, gonna be fun. I look forward to making the losers run from round one. See what happens. I'll be running stuff, but yeah, we'll see. How are you feeling about this pool then? Just
looking forward to playing in it. Pretty much
scary. Yeah,
of course, I'm not even thinking you and me are in the same pool, Jack. Yeah.
Nah, for the first time, like in ever, so it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We can't coach each other this time, you know.
Not even if we're playing against English people. Just not even.
Man, we'll be busy playing.
Yeah.
I'll try and make it quick, alright? Because you're at the other side, you know.
Yeah, that's true. We'll be running your stuff first. Yeah.
I'll try speed run, and then I'm all yours.
All right. Fair enough. Anybody else any thoughts on pool? What are you thinking?
Gary Pool, man. Kane and Trench. I've got every faith in Jack, Bolt. Every faith in Greg. Scottish dominated pool, in my opinion.
I'm looking forward to potential matches here. Bolt versus Joey will be a really good match to watch. I think you versus Cloud are going to be very interesting to watch as well. Very, very. If you're on your grab breaking shit, if you're on it that day, that'll be a very good fucking game. What else we got?
I like Daka versus C. I think that's going to be a good one as well.
That's going to be a fucking
Oh
great.
yeah, that'll be a loud one.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Bolt versus Joey. That'd be good as well. I don't know if they've played each other, and if they've, it'll be T7.
They've never played each other before, but I know for a fact it's going to be a good one.
Aye, for sure. Yeah, I think we can be good to say we move on to the final pool. Nearly there.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get it.
So, last but certainly not least, our top seed for Pool 4 is the previous MIG champion, Eo Ritchie, looking to make another run in the U Cup. He is playing against, in the first game, again another round one that's quite tough to call. Bagel from Dundee, King player. Also playing a bit of Lydia, I think, recently. So maybe playing more Lydia these days, I think. I'm not too sure. He's playing against Edinburgh's, I love saying this name every time, Wormstool. I'm just going to call him Dom, because his name's Dom, so. He's been,
Dom's there.
yeah. Dom.
Why Wormstool? Does he piss himself?
That's not what Stool is. That's not what Stool is.
Need to get him a bottle.
No, I thought he sits on the stool and then he pishes on it. I thought that's why he called himself. Is that
Stool's
what
a number 2, right?
The jokes write themselves. I was gonna say Dom is a very solid, but again that also can lead to other things. Yeah, no, but I like Dom's chances winning the first game. He's another one that could throw off Ritchie, given the circumstances. You don't know, you never know. Yeah, I can't. We're just gonna keep making Stool jokes, so we just want to move on. So below that.
I like this tag here, Muppet.
Yeah, Muppet. They've been to a couple of the RD leagues actually. They were at Monday and then the week before that, and I think they're signed up for next week as well. So cool, she's showing up. And they've got Arsene Benga, round 1. Legacy Miguel player from Tekken 7, coming up from London. Honorary Scot, important to mention. He was at Big Yin and also at the first Edinburgh. So we love to see people coming up again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He was in grand finals against Grim.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And that was really close set as well. That was good to see.
Who does he play in this game then? Reina.
Yeah.
So no Miguel in this game, but mostly playing Reina at the moment, I think. Another one that could make a mad run given like certain circumstances or whatever.
100%.
But his round 2 is not the easiest either. He's got Chewit, who's been doing really well at a lot of the Brighton locals. I think him and Sherdle have been playing against each other a lot because Sherdle goes to the Brighton locals as well. Little factoid, I only found out at VSF Chewit is in fact the brother of Joey TCB. Didn't know that until very recently. Okay. That's funny. Huh? So
they still look nothing alike.
That was what you were saying, eh? Like the whole time you're like, you look nothing alike. What's this all about? Like, it's funny.
They look nothing alike each other.
So he's I think he's mainly a Feng player. Maybe also pockets Brian, but he is, as far as I'm aware, only going to be playing Feng in tournament. So it's actually a rare England v England matchup round 2. So then whoever wins that gets rewarded with playing Ritchie to make it out. And winners, actually, Benga or Chewit could give Ritchie a game for sure. Like,
yeah.
Aye. Well, so let me get ring of water. Hold on. So, on the topic of players that have had good runs at Sodom Showdown, we've got a Cup of Noodles in round 2. Had the mad run in losers, run all the way up to second place at Sodom Showdown, only losing to Rain, and even then it was a close set. He was sent to losers by yourself, Jack, at Sodom Showdown, and then the pools, and then went on a fucking mad losers run, comeback. Super sick law, super solid law. There's so many fucking law players at this tournament, man. What is this?
He's a really active law player. Like, you hardly find him just backdashing. Like, he'll stay in your face, basically.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see you or Eunice against him. just like for mirrors? Because it's like you say, mirrors are like
you-
such an interesting thing for that. Yeah.
You just can take him on, man. I'm too scared.
Aye, no, it's a,
I invite the mirrors. I could have played Dragonov in that grand final set, but I was like, nah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
true, bro. The insane respect for that, man. I was like, please don't whip out the dragon off, please.
I was like, nah, I'm a run this because I'm not a bitch.
that's what we like to hear, man. You know, confidence, it's good. Aye, but yes, Cup Noodle, super solid player. From Brum, he goes to Brum locals, so yeah, around that area.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Aye, and then round one is likely going to be against Suleiman. Mainly known for being one of the best Street Fighter players in UK, Europe.
But for now.
Also got a really strong Jin. People.
Yeah, he does.
People, it's funny. Like you play, we're saying about these multi-game guys. Like you play them sometimes, and then you're like, "Oh, how much do you know about Tekken?" He's just doing electrics, and you're like, "Well, fuck me, I guess." Okay.
Yeah.
Very no fear play style. Definitely in your face. So
Yeah, I think
He's got a good understanding of neutrals, though. I guess he gets that from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that you could just hit him with all the Tekken stuff. He just understands basic fighting game tactics and that.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think of all the games that we've seen, him versus Cup Noodles could definitely be an upset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not like, because he's an SF player. You think anyone who plays Tekken a lot should have it, but I know Suleiman, he can cause an upset really easily.
He was playing a lot more Tekken like when the game came out. Like he was doing like quite well at the like tournaments we had like in Aberdeen and local brackets in Glasgow and that. I'm not sure how much he's been playing recently. He might be maybe prioritising Street Fighter, like obviously heading NEUTRALMANIA because he's been playing in that. But like you say, man, you never know.
You can coach him, Greg.
I'll coach him. I'll be I'll run across from my setup like, alright, Jin players, right, here what you do. Just wait 2 seconds, just wait 2 seconds, and then do down 2, like that kind of thing, Aye, nah, so that'll be good. And on the other side, we've got our final podcast member, Ban. Has been performing really well. Well, maybe know who Ban is. Like I don't have to fucking give you the spiel. You know. Thing of Scotland. The last bastion of Scottish Tekken at Last MIG, valiantly fought against Invaders. Got top 3 in a very stacked bracket. Yeah. How you feeling about your pool, Aster? I guess we've been asking people how they feel about their pools, but how are you thinking?
Well, obviously the immediate standout is Cup of Noodles. I know he's a strong player, obviously from his games, particularly with Jack. And if I do get through to top 32, I'm playing probably either Arsene Benga or Richie. Which, not gonna lie, kind of hoping it's Richie. Hoping I get through. I'm quite eager to play Richie.
Well, that's an award for you if you beat Cup then.
Well, exactly. So I'm gunning for that opportunity. So I'm really excited about my side of the pool.
Have you ever played him before, Ben?
I've played Richie online a couple of times back in the day. I haven't played him at all in Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Important to mention also your first game. It's likely going to be against Hazy or Sea Salty. So I think with the ZBI, that's Zalto Blockers is the team. Like they're I think they're a Guilty Gear focused team. Sea Salty was at Sodium. So I think mainly a Guilty Gear player. Also plays Tekken. He was in chat earlier. Don't know if he's still here. He said the Cup my goat. So I've potentially accidentally put 2 guys who know each other really well on the same side of the pool. But sorry guys, that happened. My bad. He's playing Hazy round 1. Hazy, formerly known as Feldy, back from the MIGs in 2019. Should recognise that name. Still playing Leo Legacy Leo player. Haven't seen them up in Scotland in a while, but I know he was just at rival scenes, so he'll be feeling pretty ready. Aye, you against him round 1. Not the easiest match for sure. That'll be a good one again. And then like we say, winner gets to play Cup Noodles out for top 32. And then coming down from that, we've got Peaceman, another of the Scottish hopes for making a long run in the bracket. Round 1, we're going to be against either Jake or Mac. That is another one that's quite going to be quite tough to call. Jake from up in Inverness, I believe Leo player. Used to play a bit of Jin, but I think mainly Leo main now. And then playing against Mac, obviously we mentioned before, on the come up, like every tournament improving like mad, the King player. Had his first top 8 just on Monday, so he'll be feeling pretty good about his play this week.
Yeah, sweet.
So he'll be wanting the opportunity to play Jake and then play against Peaceman as well. So yeah, see.
Is Aiden still playing Zafina?
He's playing fucking everybody. I genuinely have no idea.
Everyone.
I genuinely have no idea who's going to main this weekend. Like I just just depending how he feels on the day, I guess. Yeah.
Aye, true. I mean, to be honest, he can do that. He's that good, to be honest.
Yeah. It's not like a lot of the guys who play like they dabble in other characters who like, oh yeah, they know like decent combos or anything. No, he fucking like he mains like everybody.
Yeah.
Aye. And yeah, coming up on the other side of his section, we've got someone who we've seen in chat recently and who's been to MIG, Legoshi, who's been doing really well at recent Manchester tournaments. Was also at rival scenes. Claudio Main. Don't believe playing anybody else at the moment. I know he used to play a bit of Leroy in T7. Maybe playing. I don't think he plays Leroy in T8. I need to check, but I think safe to say Claudio player for sure. And then he's very likely going to be playing against Ismail in round 2, and that is another one of those ones that is going to be fucking good. That is going to be a really good one.
That's a round 2 match.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Aye. Versus Legoshi.
Aye.
Oh, that Ishmi got it.
Yeah, Ishmi got it.
Yeah, of course. Nah.
I like the confidence.
Got a backup boy, man. That's it.
Of course, Ishmi got that one.
No, Ismi's. Yeah, you cannot take. You take Ismi lightly, and he'll punish you for it. That's one thing about him.
Mm-hmm.
But no, obviously, everyone here knows solid Brian player. He's got the taunts at the wall. You can't. You're risking something if you take at the wall. And
Legoshi, if you're listening, to Legoshi's execution shit, don't worry about it. You can just tech every time.
He's complete garbage. He doesn't know what
he can't do anything. He can't do anything. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good. Just walk forward. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's another one of the free ones are like that's a fucking good one.
I feel like that one when I saw that I was like, oh man, that could easily be a round 2, like easily.
I think that being around 2 match just shows how stacked these brackets are. I mean, that could be a grand final in like a MIG or something.
Yeah, that's like a top 8 match at MIG for sure.
Yeah.
I've just noticed Ibra and Izmir in the same bracket. Fuck.
I know.
Hopefully, it just should break down to opposite sides if it gets to that. But you're both going to come out winners anyway, so it's whatever.
Hopefully, I've not gone easy either, man.
I will see. I know, but Legoshi Izmir, that's going to be a good game. But come down from that home stretch, we're at the last two games. Sherdle, London, Alyssa player has been all around the shop, frequent tournaments in America, fucking traveling a bunch. Sponsored by XIT, an American team. I don't know where they're based in America somewhere. But Sherdle gets about, man. You've seen him at like all the old Delph tournaments, like TNTs, Salties, and everything, man. He was at Big In as well. Actually, that's another English player that was at Big In. Was in the 10v10, had a good run tournament. Did he get top 8 Big In? He might have done.
I think Jason kept him. I think he came like 9th or whatever the place below us.
Alright, okay. Yeah. I sure it was
still strong finish at top 16, you know.
Yeah. Fucking Big In was stacked as well, so no small feat. He was in chat earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah. So we got him, and round 1 is likely against ISNV, who has been playing as Tag 2 or before that.
Yeah, Tag 2 player, yeah. And then started going to tournaments when the Summoners was a venue. That was his first tournament.
Oh yeah.
He was part of the.
For a good bit.
Yeah, he was another one that was a frequent face in like 2019 MIGs. The Summoners like every month, man.
Yeah.
Used to play a bit of Geese. Used to play the Bears.
Ganryu.
Yeah, he was fucking. There was at one point he was probably the best Ganryu in the UK. Like that could have been argued for sure. Now has a bit of a mixed character pool. Not too sure who's been playing a bit more recently.
Yeah, we'll keep it on the hush, but
I like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a crazy game, you know.
What I won't keep on the hush hush is the level of danger Sherdle is in, bro. ISMV's been up in the fucking mountains, bro, like a monk. training.
I don't want to play Josh.
Jet flying,
Not
kiss
me.
stealing, wheeling dealing. Bro, nah man, Shadow better come prepared.
Aye, bring a fresh set of drawers and all. You'll need
Aye.
them.
What Frodo also needs to know is that Josh may be the biggest arsehole on the planet, but he knows how to take arseholes.
Thanks for sharing that, Eunice. Aye, arses will be scalped. You heard it there.
Aye, for sure, if you're still here, get ready for that, whatever that entails. Aye, yeah. No, that's another round two that will be very good. That'll be a very close one, and it'll be very loud.
Yeah.
I can tell you, it'll be very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be all. It'll be all Jack. It'll be all Jack fucking screaming for that one.
I'll be the coach.
Yeah.
I'll be locked in. No blinking.
No blinking.
Yeah, not at all, man. No blinking, no breathing. I'll be locked in, man. Yeah, for sure.
Aye. Yeah, that'll be a good one. And on another side, we've got our last podcast member, Ibra, just off of his win on Monday, Edinburgh, feeling ready. And he will likely be against Minnie from Southwest Tekken. I think Gloucester is where they're from. But Frequent SDT, Jesus Christ, it's been a long night. I'm sorry. SWT Southwest Tekken.
Is that the legend Paladin back as well?
Yeah, Paladin, KOF God,
Yeah.
playing Tekken. I didn't know he played Tekken that much. Apparently, Asuka.
Yeah, you used Asuka, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, so that'll be a fun first game for Minnie. And if,
I got put out by Paladin in my first ever tournament.
really Tekken.
I did.
Jeez.
Who does Minnie play? I'll probably go there for a camera.
He's a Jax player.
Aye, so I think mainly a Jack. Also played.
A Jack player. Oh.
Also played Eddie.
Aye.
Also played Eddie when he came out. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be Jack. Also has a pocket drag, so likely drag could come out maybe. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I think for this tournament probably Jack. So aye,
Right.
and whoever wins that one is gonna be up against Shardle into round 3. So
Not Shadow, they're gonna be up against ISMB.
oh sorry,
Right,
fucking I'm sorry. I keep fucking defaulting to the round 2s. My bad. I'm used to other tournaments that are like that, but aye.
Shocking, bro.
Aye.
So yeah, Ibra, look forward to playing Josh in round 3. Whoever Josh plays, because we don't know who Josh plays. apparently.
sweet.
So,
Random select,
Aye.
man. This guy's a god.
yeah, practice getting random select. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, mortgaging in this game, man. That's what you gotta do. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's another stacked pool. Every one of these pools is stacked. Everyone's a fucking god. You can't call any of these matches. I've said it a million times, but I think we're all in agreement. It's going to be fucking crazy. How are we feeling about this pool then?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
ISMV will make it out top 32 winners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro,
Don't
why,
really
bro?
care about the rest.
Why?
Apart
He's
from
a
Alistair.
married, bro. Why you gonna do that to me?
I'm sorry, man, but even
Nah,
I
to
can
be
do it.
honest-
Even I can't do it, man. You know this guy's got. You drew the short straw, man. I'm sorry.
I believe in the FT2, man. Come on.
Aye, right, man.
Nah, Josh has already watched your grand finals against Eunice like 10 times. He's been studying.
Has he?
Yeah,
That was just this morning.
Bro, tell him that's my third character, man. That's
What was it?
Yeah.
He's gonna law mirror you, man.
Oh mate, please don't.
Imagine.
I think obviously
to be
I think
honest-
on the top side of the bracket, probably Richie or Arsene Wenger. I'd say probably most likely Richie, but Arsene Wenger's a crazy fucking good player as well.
Yeah, but Benga's definitely got potential to beat Richie for sure.
Mhm.
I don't know if they've.
I mean,
I don't know if they played each other in events down south in TA. Actually, they might have done.
I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, fuck, bro. I can only hope Sully pulls an upset, bro, on Cup of Noodles, man. You know, I'll pull the friendship card with Sully. Just take the elbow and get my bye. But I think my portion of the bracket is. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited, man, but I'm also looking at it. I'm sweating a wee bit, particularly if I have to play against. If I'm lucky enough to play against Cup of Noodles. And I'm really gunning for the chance to play against Richie if it's possible. So I mean, I'm gonna try my 30-year-old heart out. Probably gonna
That's it, man.
tie myself out a bit. But and then you've got Peaceman, bro. Definitely undisputed one of the strongest Tekken players that Scotland's ever had.
Yeah.
Unbelievable player, definitely in contention for the top spot, without a doubt. I think Legoshi probably against Peaceman in the third round. I would say is.
I smoking.
I think.
Right, bro.
I'll overlook this. Nah, yeah, fuck that, man. Ishmael.
Exactly. That's what I like to see, man.
Round 3.
I think. I think of all the.
Easy.
Sorry, not to. On you go. You go.
No, you're alright. ISNV versus Zebra, round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna take sides here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I think if there's any game in this pool that I think is going to be like the best to watch, Izmi against Legoshi for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
For decibels in the room, that's going to be the one.
I'm really interested in that one because I know when, obviously, you all know that when Ismi's locked in, he's a different beast. Like, it's something else.
Oh yeah.
But Ismi, I feel like Ismi could cause some upsets, but I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man.
Man, he's due the result, you know.
Yeah.
I know, man.
Tell him to get Labin, bro. please get Labin.
Me and him go play SF, man. That's what we're going to Nah, it's a good. This obviously it's a good pool as well. To be honest, my thinking, if I get put out by another Scotsman, I'll be fine. I'll be like, fine, that's fair.
As long as it's not an English player.
I know, man. That's the
thing about that's the thing about these like multi people events is like you get all these like potential international matchups and you lose to somebody from your local. You're like, what? Like, what is this, man? Bro, VSF. Daniel had to put me out. What's that, man? What's that about?
I put you and Ryan out.
Yeah, fucking gatekeeping, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But it's gonna be obviously we got loser side as well, so. Let's see what we can do. See what happens.
Look, Ibra, you're gonna smash Mini and you're gonna smash Shurdle or Josh. All right, it doesn't matter. Confidence.
No. I'll be confident going in. I'm confident in like the way I play and how I think I can adjust, especially if I'm on it. But I just need practice. We'll see on the day. If I'm feeling good, then we'll see.
What time does the tournament start? So it starts at 12 on Saturday. Tournament starts at 12. Stream should be starting around 3 o'clock from top 32 roughly, so be ready for that. I don't know what else we want to talk about. Like we could like look at top 32 and 16 and like look at projected, but at that point we're going to be talking about the same players, so it's alright.
Who do you think will end up at, let's say, top 8 or something?
I don't know. Top 8 is there's some who I think will definitely be there, like Joker, Kane.
I mean,
but other than that, it's going to be a blood. I think these brackets in the pools are going to be just a bloodbath, and I don't know who's going to be playing the best on the day.
I mean, if you're going off like results and stuff like that, obviously Joker will be there. Kane and Trench, Richie.
I think Wesley will 100% make top 8.
I think Wesley's going to be really good.
No offense to anyone in Scottish, but I think he is making it without a doubt.
Yeah.
Me, baby,
man.
That's what I like to hear, man.
Me, baby, I'm gunning.
I've
got a wedding to pay for, bro. Giving that $1,200 fucking dollars or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, the price
looks like he's cooking up a plan already. Or...
He's.
I'm trying to think up a route to the top 8. You know what I mean?
Bro, just win, man. Just win. That's it.
Don't psych yourself out and look at losers. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna win.
At the end of the day, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's mostly a guessing game. You know what I'm saying?
Just hit Dragon Hammer every time, and then it can hit launches. You know, and you just win.
That's it, man. Easy.
So how the game works.
I think
how it goes, isn't it? We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, like Daniel was saying, it's going to be a bloodbath. Like, there's going to be constant upsets happening all the time.
Thing is, home tough as well, and it's like it's hard. See, we're all sitting here right now, and we're all thinking, "Oh, who's going to be in top 8?" Realistically, man, you want yourself to be in top 8. Like, you don't want to say it.
Of course. But
I'll wait till season 2 when Jack's better. I'm all right.
But I think that the hype is a wee bit understated at the moment. I think come Saturday, man, when we're all in the room and we're all watching fucking people play the English, Man, we're going to be on your fucking backs, boys. So be prepared for that.
Bro, I'm gonna be so distracted because I'm gonna try and like run stuff as well, but I'm gonna see like a Scotland versus England match. I'm just gonna run over like fucking like screaming like I can't wait, man. I'm so I can't believe it's like this week. It doesn't feel like it's like 3 days.
I know.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
How long have we been hyping this for? I feel like it's been 3, 4. I don't know how many months.
It's been like since like July at least. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
I think because of this announcement is why I started to get back into the game again. Because when I saw that you guys were trying to make it like basically an insane tournament, get a whole bunch of people up from England and everywhere, basically, I was like, right, okay, let me just see what this game's about all again. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this will be like the end of the comeback, basically. If I decide to obviously keep going afterwards, but
yeah, then you're gonna win and you're gonna be like, all right, well, I'll keep going then. You know.
No, even like the thing is, even if I win, I might consider retirement now. But no, yeah, because of this tournament is why I was like, let me get back into it. Let me contact you slot again and try and get a few more games and just, just get good at it again, basically.
That's all right, man. I just hope this top 8's going to be as hype as the last one. Oof. That last NEUTRALMANIA top 8, that first game and everything, man. So you've got a lot to live up to. All right, I set the standard the last NEUTRALMANIA, so it's up to everyone else.
Yeah, I think if the top 4 seeds can be like separated from like top 8 winners, I think it's Joker, Kane, Gosen, and Richie. Like if one of them like falls to like a score or something, that'd be fucking mental. Be crazy to see.
Yeah, those are the 4 that are like going to international tournaments and stuff like that. Like consistently like good performances in that.
Yeah, and even if we're just talking about them, you can't tell who'd win. Like it could go either way.
Yeah.
So whatever you're wanting to watch, it's going to be crazy and hard to call.
Who would you back then, apart from yourselves, obviously? Who would you back
to win the whole thing, or
yeah.
Let's say top from Scotland. Who's
getting it twice in a row?
Yeah, I'll go Wes is a good shout.
From Scotland, yeah, I think from Scotland, either Wes is a piece.
Yeah,
I think you can't cut out Aiden because he had that crazy run versus Pika. Which Mig was that? But
the Mig before last, Mig May maybe.
Yeah. I think it was Mig May.
Yeah,
So I think he could do some damage.
Aiden, I think's got just as much a chance as like the likes of Richie or winning personally. Wesley's definitely another good shout. I understand Jack's point of view there completely.
That's all I'm seeing. Every time he goes to, he wins. So
Eunice,
that's true.
Eunice had his mad run at EGX, so he'll be feeling good from that.
Yeah, that's right.
A really good performance against Kane, like super close. So. And he's one of the best seeds in the tournament. So yeah, Ball as well.
Yeah, Ball's also in the work.
Yeah, just like you say, like Jack was saying, the confidence from winning drowning pools and also the run it across the north, that sets you up really well. Yeah. Again, we're just because I genuinely have faith in our guys that it's just all of them.
Got one RDE as well,
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone's capable of making a mad run, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, the scene is at its strongest right now. Yeah. Back when Peaceman was dominant, and not to slight anyone, there was nobody else who could keep up as much. So now there's a lot of other players like Bolt and Wesley and so on who are winning tournaments up here. Eunice as well. So there we have it. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I can see why some other big English players wouldn't want to travel up to this tournament because you're not guaranteed to win. So that's literally it. Like, so I super respect and appreciate, the big name English players, like we said, the top 4 that we mentioned, the top 4 seeds. A lot more respect for them traveling up. Super cool. I like to hope to see a lot more of. England is like the biggest scene in Europe, just by player base. So I want to see a lot more English guys travel up if we do something similar in the future.
Yeah. Nah, it just. Sorry, go on.
Nah, keep going. Sorry.
Nah, I was just gonna say, like following on from what Jack was saying, this NEUTRALMANIA 2 blowing up to the level it did doesn't happen without people traveling up. The initial groundswell from like Scotland sign-ups like straight away, A lot of the Southwest Tekken guys from Bristol coming up. And then like the numbers like coming up for every game doesn't lead to attracting like guys like Joka and Kane looking for like EU Cup points.
Yeah, of course.
And it's just the way the snowball spun has been fucking incredible, and it's like I cannot I cannot like thank everybody enough who's made it possible. Obviously we're not there yet, it's not happened yet, but I know Saturday's gonna be incredible, and it's gonna be like one of the best days because Big In was similar. Like Big In was like months of hype, and it delivered like on that day. Like the 10v10, like anybody who was there will tell you like it was probably one of my like favorite moments in the scene, like period. And I fully expect Saturday to be similar. So yeah, again,
100%.
Yeah, from me, just like thanks everyone who's made this possible, and I can't wait to be there, man. It's gonna be sick.
And if you missed out and you could have made it, unlucky. Hope to see you in the future, but honestly, yeah, what were you thinking? If you're grinding this game every day and you could have been here, I know some people can't, fair play, but if you could, I don't know, yeah, you messed up. Yeah.
They'll feel it when they watch when they watch the stream and they watch the winners and losers and fucking top 8. They'll feel it, and I think we'll have an even bigger presence if there's a NEUTRALMANIA next year, guaranteed.
Man, you know what it is, Ali? They see your gameplay and they're like, I can't beat that. And they just don't want to come. Like, I patched that, man. I'm good.
But it's going to be an insane tournament regardless, man.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, looking forward to it. Bye. To everyone in the stream, thank you very much for tuning in as well. We know it's not just, the 6 of us here. That's hyped, everyone else who's tuning in. That's why, we're all here. In a matter of days.
I've got a question actually. Who's commentating? You got a list of the commentators for the streams?
So Launch, the head TO, asked me to like prepare names for commentary. So I had a couple pairings set up for the pools. It's gonna be a bit different because we've not got like straight pool stream because I know we're coming right after Grand Blue. So we're gonna be joining into top 32. So I think the idea is to balance out a Scottish player who will know the local scene, and then a couple of the guys from Bristol who are like quite experienced at commentary. Like I know Minnie and Alice and I think Monster as well are looking to commentate, and then I think if we've got enough time we'll get them paired up with Alistair, with Eunice, and I think Bolt was saying he wanted to commentate as well.
Sorry, who's commentating with
who? Fuck off. I don't know. Everyone's
it's going to be English plus Scottish people for commentating before top 8.
Ideally, the only problem is everyone I've mentioned is likely to have a good run, so it's going to be like, oh fuck, they're still playing. I can't get them to go on, so we'll see what happens. But I think
I'll go 1-2 for you. Sorry.
Nah, you win the whole thing. You'll get top 8. Don't worry about it. So yeah, we'll have that, and then I think for top 16 we're gonna get the reunion for Pun Life and Bebop. Like they commentated like a million Elf events during COVID and everything. We've got really good chemistry. And then for top 8, it's gonna be the classic, myself and Jack.
Couldn't have it any other way, man.
Unless Jack's making the God run, in which case I don't know what we'll do. But...
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully I don't curse it. But done that last NEUTRALMANIA.
you're gonna get to like play off to make top 8 and losers, and you're gonna be like walk forward like, nah, I want to commentate.
And I was like, yeah, I'll commentate top 8, and I'm like, oh, I have to play first game. Oh, yeah, I'll commentate when there's finals, and I'm in when there's finals. Oh, yeah, brutal. But yeah, luckily my character's trash, so 0-2 straight into the commentary for top 8. Bringing the hype.
Resign to the desk straight away.
I may not be able to play the game, but knowledge is up here, So
nah, you're gonna win. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll probably just win the full thing, but yeah.
Win the whole thing.
So that was the commentary stuff. Yeah, I think we've covered everything we can. I've said it a million times, but I cannot wait. Some of these matches are going to be crazy, and the amount of noise, and I'm going to lose my voice like an hour in. It's going to be great. Can't wait, man. Any other closing thoughts? I know we've all kind of went around a bit already, but yeah.
I'm good.
Aye.
Covered it.
Yeah. As Jack said, thanks everyone who tuned in. I got a bunch of subs during it. Thanks Yolk, John, Mac, and C, all for subbing. Shouts to you guys. Thank you very much. And thanks everyone who tuned in. I think most of the people that have been in chat will be seeing you on Saturday anyway, so we'll see you there. If not, check out the stream at Burn the Fight Glasgow. You know where to find it. And yeah, I think that's us. Thanks to you all for joining me. Thanks for joining the pod again.
Aye, our pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
And,
you.
everyone have a good night. We'll see you on Saturday.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, see you all Saturday.
See you on Saturday.